Mike's hot. Here we
Mike's
are.
hot. We're live.
Yeah. Okay. Audio's
I've
coming in. Good.
I've heard that you're a big Wind Waker fan. You're a big fan of cell shading.
What do you mean?
I heard you're something of a cell.
It's a cell.
You know what we call Sonic mains in this community, right?
Spin cells?
Yeah, you're something of a spin cell.
I don't play Sonic though.
And yet Yoshi spins in an egg. Convenient.
Well, that's more like a roll cell, you know? That's egg
Yeah.
roll. That's not egg
Oh,
spin.
oh, you're a sushi main.
Uh,
No problem, dude.
sure, sure.
All right, what are we up to today? I'm here to get into the. You're talking about eggs? No, I'm trying to get into the meat of things. I'm trying to say, what are we getting up to today?
So I figured that today was probably like our goal today was probably just to kill Exalt. Because we do our covert op to get our guy Laurent back,
Yeah,
and then after that we can just accuse the UK of having Exalt in its borders.
yeah. No egg cell, no egg cells. Uh
And I'm being accused of the one who keeps talking about the eggs, you know?
well, all I'm saying is, we call it egg cell. You know what it is? It's a terrorist cell, and it's time for us to get rid of it.
That's true. This is the Exalt cell.
All right. So, do we have to like trigger it in a particular way? Like, do we have to wait for them to call us and then like hit them back up, or?
No, I think so I'm not necessarily sure if there's like a delay or something, but from the situation room in the covert op thing, if you're not, I think if you're not running a covert op, or maybe it's a different tab. No, I think if you're not running a covert op currently, you can accuse a country of being, you know, Exalt's like base. And
Yeah.
curious, we have all of these countries ruled out here as the base, except for the United Kingdom. So
Damn.
it's a very, very difficult puzzle. Go away, Bradford. We're talking about the UK, and you're in the way.
Maybe they're in the United States. A different United. Maybe they're in United Airlines.
No, definitely not. They've got the X beside the Banjo-Kazooie honeycomb health bar piece there.
All right, you got me. You got me. All right, so let's go kill the queen.
Well, not yet. We need to go get our guy back. They took our lovely Frenchman Laurent, and we need to get him back.
The English are always doing that to those lovely Frenchmen.
our wonderful Frenchman. So to review, we were talking about our deploy for the last mission.
Yes. So we are pivoting our strategy away from low-level units and towards like end game units.
Yeah. So I think that
Major Laurent is gonna get upgraded.
yeah.
How is this
okay,
guy
maybe.
major?
So William Brown, we were talking about bringing on this mission. Klaus, where is Klaus here?
Klaus is up. He's high.
Oh, okay.
Um,
He got put above Neil when he got to Colonel. Okay, so he's good. He
Yeah.
doesn't need EXP. So it's
Yeah.
really William, maybe Brendan, because we were talking about him. Maybe we'll see what his last skill turns out to be, and he
Yeah.
has an argument for that. And then Hugh Clark definitely needs some feeding.
Yeah. Those three are high prio.
Yeah.
I think Zhu is a good candidate to like keep building. She's a good unit, and we need some spares. Her will and HP leave something to be desired. Her skill set's good. Unfortunately, she does have combat
I
drugs.
fucking knew that you were immediately gonna say something about the combat drugs, but I appreciate you commenting on literally everything but combat drugs before saying something about combat drugs. Listen, okay, when we get to that opportunity to mind control the ethereal again, this time for sure, the combat drugs, okay, they're gonna come in clutch, okay?
All
We
right, Tony
need
will.
them, okay?
Okay.
Other than that, I think that like we're
Yeah. After that, we're a pretty big drop off in terms of like utility, and like getting somebody good enough to like make it into the big leagues after that is hard. Because like if you're already Colonel, like granted you're already a good unit,
Mhm.
and like if we have to go in with 6 non-ideal kernels, we're probably still doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think we are in good shape because like we wanted to bring Kalia,
Yeah.
Guzman, Thanos as the scout, Klaus as the sniper, and then we were thinking,
Brown probably for
Brown.
sectoid killer.
And was Brown Clark as well. Clark, because Clark needs.
Yeah, Clark was the last one that we were thinking about.
Yeah. So
I will say the difference of Clark getting max level and not is pretty big. 2 rockets is a pretty big difference.
yeah. You get what is the other skill? Let's go to Gab and see what the other skill was.
Major is not a guaranteed, I think. Oh, what is the other choice? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's on sides of the shot or
Confers
mayhem.
additional damage. Oh, it's it's suppression and all. Confers additional damage based on the weapon tech level to suppression and all
area effects. So rockets deal more damage.
Yeah. Which like,
But, like
two's probably better to have.
Yeah,
like, that AoE
spread out the utility.
Yeah, because then it allows us to burst down sectopods without having to be like, oh, let's shoot the drone, you know.
I will say that we are yet peak Clark top tier is getting a combination we've never gotten on a 1-of-1 roll, which is if he rolls Bullet Swarm as a heavy, he would be our first Bullet Swarm heavy.
Yeah, I don't know. It can heavies roll Bullet Swarm? We haven't seen
We've
it
never
at
gotten
all.
it, so. But we also like spent a long time without Field Medic showing up, so like I think that it could just be luck, or it could be like guaranteed.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't have control over it.
Or like, what's a skill that Wahid got on her first tier? We haven't. That skill also was like not at all accessible for us.
Oh man, yeah, we just saw it recently on Wahid, was it?
Yeah, it was Wahid.
Low profile.
Low profile. We did not have low profile for like the whole playthrough. We got the opportunity to select it for one unit who died in a terror mission. So
Now, so go back out. I know we're saying no, like rip squatties, etc., but you do know I love my boy Aoki. Let's just remind ourselves of this good low level unit.
yeah, like I'm down to just still bring like squaddies for the first mission here. The second mission, not so much, because the second mission's gonna be a notch above like these covert ops.
Oh wait, are we not going straight into the Exalt?
No, we have to we have to get our Laurent back, and then we can go straight into the Exalt.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's bring Aoki as one of the units that we're also like leveling.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Because like if we end up with the ability to get Aoki more levels, he might look like a really good unit.
Yeah, we could.
Because he is going to be a triple shooter.
Yeah.
Next level.
And since Clark is behind, I want to bring him as well. Like he's not quite captain rank yet. Like
we're bringing everybody who could use XP is immediately being added, which means that we're also bringing Brown and Clark, as we said.
Yeah. So we don't actually have our covert op yet. We have it in 3 days, so we do have to spin a little bit before that.
Oh yeah. Hit me with a spin cell.
Yeah, spin cell. Oh, Mexico wants 4 gas grenades
for $109. It probably doesn't even matter. Like.
The request extends beyond council report, so we can just get extra. We could take stock of our inventory and see what happens then. But we'll see if it costs Illyrian. That's kind of the big bottleneck right now. Okay, MSQ research done. Gollop chamber available for construction.
Oh, so we should actually start galloping.
Yeah, we need this.
We should maybe build psi armor.
Psi armor also it needs to be done. Like this is a requirement, so I'm just gonna start the research for this.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost us some Illyrium out of the blaster launcher fund, but
the new engineers arrived this morning.
It's okay. We actually have enough. Look, we have 253 Illyrium right now.
True. Yeah, I guess because Overseer UFO gave us some stuff. Okay, so Gollop chamber.
We shouldn't need any more power, right? So at that point, where you're floating is this free?
Yeah, Gollop chamber priority, 200 monies. So
yeah, we can get 200 monies, and then but just for the record, I think we put it 1 over from where you were looking, just in case. But because if we wanted another power generator, we put it under the thermo generator. Yeah, probably. It doesn't make a difference though. It's like
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
Yep. All right. So you can go get $180 roughly.
Okay. We could also like run our covert op to get the free 100 from that, and so we don't have to gray market as much. But
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm fine with that.
okay, we could just get straight to the mission in that case.
Is PSYOP gonna happen first or no?
We'll see if the psi testing finishes first. I am led to believe that it will finish first. Oh, it didn't finish first. That's crazy, bro. Covert
right.
classic we haven't gotten a data extraction in so long. I think this is like the 4th covert extraction in a row. Okay.
Excellent.
This is the one that we want to be a bit more. Get this stupid combat stims crap out of my face, man. Get this.
You were
garbage.
such a big fan.
I was, and then we did some research, and it's like it confers additional will on panic checks. Out of there! I don't want that. I don't want that. I want will on brain blasting.
All right, get Mueller, Thanos, Guzman off here. Put Aoki on. Devil Dog.
Devil Dog. Aoki.
And then was anybody else hungry for? Oh, Brendan.
We could put Brendan
yep.
on. We could put him on. Sun's probably a better candidate because she's like she needs to catch up a bit.
Can I be honest? I think you put both of them on.
You want to put both of them on? We can put both.
Yeah, I think we're preparing for endgame, so like getting our B ranks up to A rank is important.
All right, so I'm just gonna go and make sure that we got everyone who's equipped.
You have to clear items first.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I have a big boy gun. The scope. We'll come back to our last slot. Just want to make sure everyone's got the proper stuff. Blaster launcher. Yep, don't want to go without blaster launcher. Yeah, you got that. So see. That's the wrong one, but it's fine. I can just click again. Scope everyone pretty much.
Yep.
Clark is a field medic.
Medkit.
Yeah. Medkit's probably the one that he goes there. Does anyone else get deep pockets on Sun? She might hold second.
They could, yeah.
I'll give her the scope as we give everyone, and then I'll drop medkit for now. Brown, he's got nothing for that. And we can just keep that. Aoki 5+10. Could get Chitin. We could get Arc Thrower as well if we wanted to troll.
No need to troll. I think that like
it's an Exalt mission, so it would just be for the Easter egg.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten it yet, right?
Yeah, we haven't.
I think it's whatever. I think like I'm worried about it not counting as a kill, so.
It should. It should.
I think you just give him Chitin. Just give him a little bit of support. That 5 HP. Sun also needs Chitin, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Isn't it 4 HP?
I'm gonna give the Arc Thrower to McKay because he's got the wheels. Oh, Sun. Oh yeah, Sun 4 HP. We forfeit either scope or medkit in doing this.
I think you give up medkit. This is an Exalt mission. We shouldn't need that many. And what we instead do is we just have that mindset of, Brown doesn't really need it, but I guess he doesn't have anything better to bring because it's like he's not going to be grenading people. So
yeah, pistols.
You got plasma pistols, so you can just give those out.
Multi-shooters is everyone on this team.
Almost
actually.
everyone, yeah.
Yeah, everyone on this team. Okay, I'll give it to Aoki.
Yeah.
And I'll just go like bottom up for like the lethality of the pistol, because theoretically the higher ranks are going to do better with their primaries than the pistol because they're not going to need that boost from the pistol foundry projects in a pinch. Okay, so this is looking like everything.
Yeah, I think that like for this level of mission, we should like tear through it with this team.
Yeah, we should should annihilate this mission. This is like nearly what we would deploy on like an actual.
I mean, if we had
mission.
like a disastrous next mission, this would be like the team that would go on otherwise.
All right, so let's launch.
Yeah.
We didn't really have a yap sesh at the start of this. Anything fun happened last 3 days or however long it's been since our last?
I've been grinding Last Defense Academy. That's really my big thing. I'm at the 50-hour mark, so I'm still less than halfway through it. And it's interesting. Without getting into spoiler country, I may have mentioned this last time. Like, you hit the 30-hour mark in that game, and like that's when you finish the prologue, and it becomes quite a different game. And I think it's probably better after the shift. Sorry, make sure there's nothing we actually have to hear. This is the generic stuff. Oh, we've been here before.
We have, and also it's very interesting that the layout for where the towers are placed is different.
Yeah, they're really bundled.
Yeah, before it was the one over here that was actually.
Yeah, he's in the truck, or the can. So I actually would probably like to shove him further back in there. Laurent.
Okay, so you just want to take Laurent and put him all the way in the back.
Yeah.
On the same side that he's on right now.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that way he doesn't get any additional chance of vision.
Okay.
Yeah, he goes back there, and I think he can even hunker, and just that way we don't have to think about him anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So how do we want to approach this? Because we need to rendezvous with.
So I mean, I think we have to pick a direction and start chipping our way over there.
Safer direction is probably right side.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just get somebody established. By the way, do we have any? We have Clark. We do have. Or no, Clark does or doesn't have a scanner. No.
We do have scanners on Brown.
Brown has. Okay, that's also like an awareness. I mean, the thing is, scanner only really matters for the initial 2 pods. So I actually think that like if our first turn uses scanner, I'm not going to be upset. Because like after we're past our first 2 pods, they're gonna like spawn as we do stuff.
Okay, let's see how far we can throw just from this position. Did we want to get scanner near the towers over here?
I actually think the opposite. I almost feel like we go like right, and then we throw the scanner further right to just like let us know if we can like safely roll out in this direction, or if we should like set up a.
Okay. So in that case, what do you want? Like Brown to go like to box here and throw right?
Or you could go to the half cover so he's facing that way.
This one.
Yeah, just in case there's enemies that like somehow spot him there. Like, I mean, he has running gun still, but
running gun. I'm just like I'm hoping that he can throw over the tank and that there's no problems with the arc there. Okay, yeah, he can. Good. This is a pretty good like huck from.
Yeah,
there.
I think that's good.
Okay, so we'll huck like there, so we check the corner a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. Okay.
Sweeping.
There's gonna be a blind spot in the center area that we'll still have to clear, but it's not a big blind spot. I would just say like listen, if they are in the blind spot, let's just figure it out right now. Honestly, like maybe even Kalia, like because she got her wheels, although she's far back. Okay, we can't really get around this first tank anyways.
She could just go like there and get ready to move
Yeah.
right down Broadway there.
Yeah, I think that's good.
To that location.
Okay, we got a little bit of vision over there, but there's nothing there, so we're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, we're really just getting along the tank more or less.
I'm gonna dash Clark to this corner because we want him to catch up.
Yep.
Got it. Moving.
The K can go to the right side, so that way he can like have like a different angle of approach.
Yeah, you can go to that nice dumpster spot over here.
All right, give him the nice dumpy.
Yeah.
On it.
All right. And then Sun and Aoki.
Yeah, I'd probably have to dash and just
Want
get
to
up
like
there.
put Aoki here and then Sun there?
Here. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
10-4.
10-4.
All right. I think it's a Y.
Yeah.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Proceed.
Scanning.
I was a little bit hopeful that we come across the enemy early because, like, I am a little bit worried about them being like close to Laurent. Here's the thing. Go left, please, or down now. Down left.
Down left.
So keep going. Keep going. Didn't we find the enemy like over here last time, or no? Where?
No.
Yeah, I think.
No, we had a pod that was like just over here.
That's why it was just beside him.
Yeah, we had a pod that was just over here, and then we had a pod that was like somewhere in this area here that we ended up
Yeah,
having
we did.
a scrap.
We had like a firefight down the laneway. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they also presumably have different spawn points, but
Yeah.
okay. So let's take some movement.
Okay, who do we want to start with?
Um,
We could just start with Cal.
Brown historically is a good unit. Tombe is also a good unit. Tombe can just take a big blue and just like establish our space
Just
because we have the
wanna-
scanner there, so like the odds that
Center middle.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay, we saw a little bit more beyond this box here. I'm doing that. So
All right, so we can more or less just take big moves, get repositioned.
yeah, possibly so.
I think just sort of get ready for the rollout, honestly. So like if people are like along the wall, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just stay blue for this then.
Yeah, I think they blue.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of.
Brown should dash because he's a good first unit to move because he has running gun and he has rapid fire and he doesn't have bullet swarm. So I actually want him to establish himself as our new scout.
Okay. Do we want him to play here then?
Yes.
Okay.
10-4.
And
After we set up, I'm gonna have a conversation around like maybe we should just open the door because if they are inside, it's not a bad place for us to just like blast them.
yeah,
from.
yeah. Like, do you just want to stack the rest of the people on the wall here, pretty
Yeah.
much, and then do that? Okay.
Yeah, more or less. That's good.
Okay. Trying to think if it's like if it matters who goes up front.
You can put Aoki or Sun on those half cover beside Kalia. That way they could see inside and use their bullet swarm if we open the door and see enemies.
Okay, so do you want to like just put Sun there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Already there.
Slight risk in that spot, but we'll see how it goes. Probably doesn't. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay, we'll do this one as well.
Stepping off.
Same idea.
And Clark can go right there.
Yeah.
Move, move,
And
move.
that way we're not blocking the pipe. Hunker over here.
And why?
Yeah, why?
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Okay, they might be inside.
They might be inside. It did look a bit like that. Did look a bit like there was a little bit of the effect appearing here, so it could be signaling beyond the warehouse. But we should still check the warehouse.
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity to just open.
Okay. There's a possibility we see something if we pass by the doorway here, so we should.
It's okay. Brown being first means that like he can always react and move again.
Okay.
The corner's not bad, but it doesn't give a lot of vision. There's good, but it's not in cover. I think corner might just be best and then it's like
Yeah.
if there's he can react.
Okay, so we'll go here.
On the move.
Okay, we didn't trigger anything by doing that. So if that's
Okay,
closest pod, then both pods might just be around the towers here.
Which is fine if that's the case. Like, like we've had that before, and those are usually the scariest fights where
Yeah.
like there's 6 of them
And
just bundled.
in
together.
that case, do you want to like maybe just save our battle scanner for when we're approaching that area?
Yeah, I think so. So I actually think the safe, smart thing to do is maybe just send Kalia out to like do a rollout into the space. Just probably like towards the helicopter even. Yeah, towards there or towards the helicopter. But my point was just like big movement.
Well, I'll put her here because it's the direction we're traveling,
Okay.
Moving.
and this should see to the helicopter a little bit. Okay, it sees to the helicopter a bit.
Yeah.
we
So
should
I
be
mean,
pretty
it,
safe.
most likely it is just far away. So I think we can just roll out, just sort of send us to covers, keep us generally like near Kalia and in that vicinity.
So I just put Brown here because we know that like
Sure.
he would want him to scout, and we're
Moving
pretty
out.
safe here. Okay.
McKay can just literally go next to him. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Clark can. Honestly, yeah, that's probably good.
All an ass.
It's a good spot for him to be at, anyways.
Now Aoki and Sun. One can go to the full there. Does the other one just want to sit there?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably Aoki goes to the one you're hovering on
10-4.
because he has running gun if he needs to react later.
Yes, sir.
And you can hunker, mister. And we wide.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Trying to make this covert op quick.
Yeah.
Alright, do we want
All right.
the Kalia?
Yeah, probably. I mean, let's see Brown's. Brown has no penalty to going first, so he should probably just go first regardless. I think he does a blue move, even potentially into the open, with the plan of being like we leapfrog past him after with Kalia, and then he'll probably dash to his end point.
Okay, so we'll put him center here so he doesn't block me.
Yeah.
Headed there now.
All right. Yeah, I think Kalia, honestly, just goes slightly in front of him, and then he'll probably dash like to be like next to her on that cover.
I'll put it right there.
I'm on
so that
my
should
way.
block. Okay, we see around the corner a tad bit there. So now Brown has the opportunity to take full cover here and get like a lot of vision potentially, or he could go
I
like
think half cover safer.
yeah here for less vision.
Yeah, generally less vision at this moment because like if they are down there, we're not in a good spot to deal with them.
Okay, well neither of them were safe.
Okay, well he's in half cover. I think we're probably gonna end up putting. By the way, they have heavy in there, don't they?
They do, but heavy
almost
heavy ran out of vision. We can't see heavy right now, so
Almost regardless of whatever else happens, we're probably gonna put a dense smoke on Brown at the end of this turn.
yeah.
I think Kalia has action. I think Proxmine is probably her best.
Yeah, she wants to proxmine and try and get both the snipers in it, and she does not have much in the ways of options for that. God damn, that's a battalion. Yes, it is a battalion. It's like so many guys. Yeah, this is really, really unfortunate.
The fact that Kalia just didn't see it, and like we got like one additional square of movement. I think we should move our guys to be like also like Aoki could do a running gun to that full cover and then still be in the potential smoke bomb. That's gonna cover Brown. Clark, the only thing he would consider is if he. Yeah, I mean that's a good consideration. I was gonna say the only thing he could consider is like next turn he could probably go for a mind control.
Yeah.
So he might want to move. If he has the mobility for it, he would consider moving and brain boosting. But if you don't think he has the mobility to enable that, I think we just have to set this up for next turn, and McKay is going to have to drop a dense smoke.
Yeah. Yep. It's looking like it's gonna be the case. And does Laurent need to now, just for the sake of safety?
He needs to go out of vision.
Okay.
I think he actually dashes generally towards us, but like ending up like between two, like in a non-vision point.
Like maybe something like.
You can actually go even further. He can go like the next truck over. See?
Put him a truck there.
Yeah, I think so.
We can do that.
Je suis déjà.
Okay, that revealed.
Yeah.
That revealed a 10 HP enemy, was it?
Yeah.
Over here. So the heavy must have ran like somewhere here in the front pod, right? Because he'd be
Yeah.
out of vision there somewhere.
I'm leaning pretty heavily towards an Aoki running gun to get like the next vision point, because he might be able to, with Kalia, also take out a unit right now. Like do a grenade, Aoki shoots the exposed unit.
Wait, so grenade with Kali is what you're saying?
I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking if that's possible.
Her angles are just bad. Is the problem?
You can hit one unit with it, which I thought that was enough because he'll destroy his cover and hit him. There.
You just want something like that.
I think so, and then that way Aoki can try and get lethal on him, which removes a piece from the board, and then our smoke bomb can probably cover Aoki and Brown.
Okay, we'll do that if you want to do that.
I think so, yeah. I think Proxmine probably doesn't trigger unless we like have something to like force it. All right, he has to run and gun if he wants to do this though.
Moving to firing position.
So you wanted here?
I think there, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do this.
You might get vision on the heavy depending on where this guy is.
Yeah, he definitely just saw the heavy there.
All right, so I mean, well, it's good that we see him because he saw us already. Like, he could have just shot the rocket. I think up to 70%. I mean, he could try and kill the sniper, or he can almost definitely kill the.
That heavy's a problem. The fact that we see that heavy right now, though, is a problem for us because it means that he's going to take his rocket.
I think he was gonna rocket anyways because he sees us even if he's out of vision. We've had that issue before.
I don't think he does though. He moved into this direction and he was out of like I don't know. I don't know.
He might not even have like a good angle I see what you're saying, but there's nothing to do about it. So McKay needs to move to a spot that he can like drop a smoke and then roll out next turn. And then Sun will wait for him because Sun's being blocked by him right now.
Yeah.
If you want Aoki to take the shot and establish it right now, we can try and get a piece off the board.
Okay, so if we do this one,
it's a roll. I mean, like both of them are a roll. There's a 97% chance of killing the guy on the right. There's about 66% chance of killing the guy on the left.
I don't know. I'm like wondering what we pick here because like this guy's a sniper on one hand, which is scary, but this guy got adrenaline surge off of taking the hit earlier.
I think we killed the adrenaline surge. I think it's just like it's more guaranteed.
I guess so. Yeah.
One less unit is also like makes the rocket a little bit more dealable, even if we get into a worst case.
Okay. Do we just want to like blue move Clark up a bit here?
Yeah, because he's gonna want to. Yeah, he wants to. Honestly, I kind of am considering maybe he dashes to be like not like. I want to make sure that he can move out. Yeah, honestly, back there is not bad, because then he could come out next turn, going to the point, and probably do a brain blast.
No, you know what? No, truck. I'm truck plus potential rocket.
Veto on truck.
Yeah,
okay,
veto on truck.
Do you want to move him to the other side of the sandbag from Aoki? You want to move him near Kalia?
I am just a little less comfortable moving Clark inwards because he's such an integral like.
No, okay. Click where you're floating then. That's fine.
Yeah, I think
I'm probably gonna say that next turn he's probably going to rocket then if he's gonna be hanging back. All right. I mean, McKay needs to establish his position more important than Sun, so I think here is good because I think that's a good point to like look at smoke positions, and we should look at them now to be honest. Okay. Oh, did we have a way to get Clark in it as well somehow? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay, we can just do that.
Smoke's in the air.
Yeah, Sun, I mean...
Her movement is quite abhorrent.
I think that, like, you should... At minimum, she should go beside Clark, at minimum.
On a dash?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the move.
Oh, I do not want to see this enemy phase. Why with Clark?
No. Or brain blast, brain boost.
He would be giving it to Sun.
It's for himself mostly.
Okay.
His next turn, if he has the mobility to see an enemy, we want him to be.
Okay, here comes
Right.
our rocket. Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, the dense smoke is up, I guess.
Sniper moves and then shoots. Okay, he moves and then moves. Sniper moves and then shoots.
I thought he was about to move again.
He went for Aoki and he misses.
Nice. Okay.
Enemy smoking.
That's a dense smoke because it's purple.
All right,
Wow.
good stuff. You love to see
Good
that.
grenade, good grenade.
That's awesome. Okay,
Alright. Aoki and sorry, yeah, either Aoki or Brown, because Brown will hollow target on the heavy. We should still try and get rid of him.
does Brown even have line of sight on him? He doesn't.
Well, he's rapid fire, so he can move to the double cover there. See that cubby?
Yeah, we do need to be mindful of Overwatch though, because we know that. So we picked one. We saw 6. We picked 1. 2 died to the tank because no one's surviving 15 damage.
You want Clark to move first?
Maybe. I don't think he's gonna trigger much. There's also not
No,
many
but
spawns.
and he doesn't have anywhere to move to. I think that's like a nice blue. I think.
Oh, you know what we probably do? We probably want to try and see if we can get vision on heavy and then mind control heavy, and then that shows us the rest of the landscape, and we can use the heavy as a puppet to trigger overwatches. But in order to do it, we have to put Clark in an open position.
I think that's probably fine. I mean, we might. Sun's turn is probably going to be at least to put a soft smoke down.
Yeah, that's probably what ends up happening. So do we just want to put him like in the middle here so that we know?
Yeah, that's fine.
And that should be vision. Yeah, I can see him pretty clearly there. Okay, so we'll go there with Clark and mind control.
Yeah.
Heading there now.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's not great, but I
Isn't
mean, I don't
great.
think you could use Sun's combat stims.
True. We're here. We're so back. We're so freaking back.
I said we were gonna do it anyways this turn. So.
Okay. So do we just want to move her up 1 because there's not much?
Yeah, up 1 is fine,
Okay.
and then you hit a 3 and you try and cover everyone who's oh my god, tiny.
Quit hating.
Yeah, I think it's the best you do right now.
Yeah. Okay, we do it there.
Now, if this has not increased it, it means it either doesn't stack or it only applies to panic. Alright, let's see Clark.
Clark. What?
Ooh, convenient.
I feel so betrayed. I feel so unbelievably betrayed. Do
I
we?
think you gotta just try
we
for it.
just gotta send it. Okay. Ooh, that's a
Okay.
good camera.
Okay, big. Alright, let's see where these guys are. Okay.
That
Now
is
this is a good
everyone. That's everyone.
I think this is a prox mine turn. I know it's Tombe kill stealing, but like
Well, I mean, I guess she will only kill one of them, so it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, it doesn't have to. It's just like that's like what my initial intention. Well, again, we can see them, so we can see how easily Brown could like approach and take shots.
Yeah.
You would have to use running gun.
Yeah. Looks
But-
like it. The odds also aren't gonna be good because they double smoked right there. I think I saw two like 2 smoke explosions there.
The stack.
I don't.
Either way, Brown's gonna not get hit with an Overwatch anyways because he would be in the smoke when they would take their shot.
Like if he went to the tank here, you mean?
Yeah.
If you really want to send Brown, we could talk about it, I guess. Did you want to lay procs first?
The other alternative is she uses another grenade to expose their cover and make them more killable, but and also force them to move because of the explosion again.
Yeah, grenade could juice, honestly. I think maybe we do like we post up for a grenade, maybe somewhere between where they're at right now and Laurent, just to put something between.
Yeah.
So
I'm down for that.
okay, so we'll do this spot then. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
Hello. Let's make sure we get it right there. Like that?
I like that.
We like that. Blammo.
Whoosh. All right. So we know that Brown has running gun and can get within shot. Can anybody else get a shot if they move anywhere?
Aoki can take that same spot on a running gun.
He doesn't have running gun
Oh,
still.
that's true. That's true. Good point. Might go Laurent though. Hold on.
I was looking. He has grenades.
He does have grenades. We might need Laurent's grenades to deal with our heavy friend over here when he becomes not friend,
Yeah.
because we don't want him to stick around. Yeah, I think we kind of just have to do a run and gun with Brown. I don't really see anything.
That only kills one of them, and then what about the other? Like, they will probably prioritize the heavy because he is currently like flanked.
If you want to give Laurent a go, he could take a run and gun, but like we don't know what the hit rates are going to be like on shots.
And what his Overwatch is, what the Overwatch triggers.
A potential Overwatch also.
I mean, I actually think
we might just have to like put the ball in their court, as ugly as.
Well, they're gonna move because that's gonna explode. So we also could just post up Overwatch and wait for them to move.
Yeah, we might do that.
And that way everyone can be in like some level of cover.
Yeah, except for Clark.
Yes, but he's in 20% reduction at least.
He is in smoke at least. And he didn't take a hit, so he could probably get hit both times and be fine.
Yeah.
Because he's got resilience as well, so crit mitigation. Not
Yeah.
gonna get crit.
That door opens, so we could go there and open it as
Yeah,
well.
do you want to post McKay here, an open door?
Yeah, I'm down for that because he's a good sentinel spot for him.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Solid copy.
Okay, so he's gonna post there. Brown, Aoki, Laurent are the ones with moves still.
I think Aoki's most likely gonna just get to cover and Overwatch. Yeah, that's a far back spot, but it's not bad. Yeah, I mean it's either that or the double half cover. So if you want him to be more protected, that's the place.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put Aoki back just because he's got a lower health pool.
Yep.
On the move.
So he's gonna watch
Yeah,
here.
why?
And then Brown, we want him at the double.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heading there now.
And
He
then
wise as well.
Round to that.
And then Laurent.
I think he could poke his head around the corner and Y if you want him to threaten, but I think he doesn't need to. I think he stays still in the
Yeah,
hunters.
I think he maybe just like moves over a little bit.
Does he move off the truck because it's explodable?
We could move him to a further back truck if we wanted to, like put him.
Sure,
there.
that's safe.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Shibush.
No, okay, I was gonna say no crazy Overwatch shot.
Yeah, I was about to
Regen pheromone.
throw my controller.
Contacts are attempting to retreat.
Okay, so yeah, they are gonna definitely shoot at their boy.
My EXP, they're stealing my EXP.
It should count for Clark. I don't know if it does, but it should. Boy.
Okay, we
Alright.
saw their actions, so we know that they did not Overwatch.
Yeah. So I think that we want to take this opportunity to give kills to the characters we want to give kills to. McKay's got a free shot. I think he probably takes it. He's still in cover, right? Or did he get blown up somehow?
Fire took it away, so.
Gotcha. I mean, I think it's still not a bad free shot, but if you want to move first, it's also okay. I think that like we should focus on Brown because he's our only holo targeter right now.
Yeah, we could do that. Where is he? He's here, and he has run and gun still.
Yeah, he's not used it, but he might not even need it. But I guess running gun would allow him to stay in cover.
We kind of need to figure out a solution to the sniper over there, because
I think the sniper, if all else is different, like the sniper is going to. Oh, he can also suppress, which will reduce aim, and not kill.
True, we could just suppress the sniper if we wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was literally thinking, and then puts him like into like pistol kill range, and we could just like, he'll probably just shoot back at this guy.
Looking at Buddy and how he's holding his gun right here.
Yeah, suppress the sniper. That's a good idea.
Right, let's do it. He's got holo target.
Holo targeted. Okay, you keep doing that the whole turn.
Yep, it's
all right.
epic.
I think McKay moves to flank that guy.
Yeah, we got flank there. Do we want McKay to be the guy to take it?
I think that it doesn't make much of a difference. I would like it to be Aoki, but I don't know if Aoki has the ability to move in that way.
Aoki can take here, but it's not vision, unfortunately. So yeah.
What if he moves up the barrels a little bit?
Like here? There?
No, it's not. Okay, yeah. All right, no worries. Then he doesn't have running gun, so he's off the table.
Yeah.
So in that case, it's all the same to me. So I think McKay takes it.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Hello. Oh, that's a pretty good shot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not guaranteed.
it's a pretty darn good shot, so I'll take it. Bye bye.
Nice.
No longer a threat.
I think Brown would make the most sense. He can burn his running gun because we've got multiple turns to kill anyways now.
Oh, so you want him to try and run a gun for a kill here?
Yeah, I think. Well, now that we're just in a good spot, I think it's probably good.
And if it's bad, then if it doesn't go great, like, and it misses, like, I guess whatever. Sniper probably shoots at guy suppressing anyway, so we'll go here.
Yep.
Roger that.
Honestly, just minus 30 to this guy's aim stat is like pretty big.
Oh, that's a pretty darn good shot. Okay, we'll just take it.
Yeah.
Unless you feel better about taking a rapid fire.
No, you don't this time. Well, you probably still do, but it's fine.
He
See
did.
you in hell.
Yeah, suppress him. Suppress him.
What are you suppressing? All right, so we want to set ourselves up in a way so Clark can move and heal someone because we had to do that a couple times.
Yeah. Okay.
Either Callie or Aoki.
So we'll do. Yeah, we can't reach Kalia, so we'll do Aoki.
Yep.
We'll just go
Headed
there.
there now.
We think that this guy's not becoming actionable this turn, right?
No, it shouldn't be this turn. We're supposed to get 3 actions with him, right? So this is our first action with him.
Okay. I mean, I think we're probably going to do a Kalia can use her like AoE attack, and then we can finish him off with a grenade, maybe.
We could put a prox mine on him and then have Laurent throw a grenade.
We could have. Oh yeah, that's true. But I didn't want her to take the kill. But I guess there's nobody else who has explosives that could potentially hurt him.
No.
Unless we rocketed him, which is like not worth.
Yeah, it would just be Laurent. I mean, maybe Colette gets him. No, Colette probably doesn't do enough to kill him after a nade because of his damage mitigation.
Yeah, we have multiple turns that we could do it.
Yeah,
like,
maybe if we Colette twice and then throw a grenade with Laurent, then I think that gets the job done.
I think it's all the same because you're right. Laurent XP doesn't really matter. So I think just toss the prox mine and just grenade him because we have a lot of them and that's the easiest.
Hello there.
Deploying mine.
Okay, let's get Laurent up into grenading position.
Oh, he has his own grenade. You can have him kill himself.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's okay. We'll have to do it next turn.
Yeah.
Laurent, just like up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
C'est parti.
Sun, get her literally
Caught up.
anywhere. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yep.
do this.
Aoki, let's put him on the tank here.
Yeah.
Good copy. Moving on target.
He's running.
That's true.
Oh yeah, he's our boy, so it doesn't count. Alright, so get him to throw a grenade at his own feet.
You served us well.
You served your country.
Yeah.
Your country just did not serve you. It's not that friendly.
Salute 07. Unlucky. The EXP goes to himself.
Hopefully he leveled. Maybe if he leveled and rolled HP, he would have lived.
That is not how that works, by the way. Since you mentioned that in our base defense mission, and I looked it up, and that does not happen.
They can't level?
Yeah, you can't. Your stat gains don't apply until after the mission is over.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, you can take some big moves. We gotta get generally closer.
Yeah, we should.
I think it might be worth people going on the rooftop, especially if we're gonna do the one on the left
Yeah,
first.
definitely classic rooftop moment. Okay, so I'll just start moving guys over here and just like say whatever because we don't think
Yep.
that there's anything else here.
I think McKay and Aoki both have Sentinel, so they probably are gonna be our rooftop boys.
Yeah, and McKay likes the additional movement because he's our Easter egg holder.
Yes.
So we'll just put him like there or something.
And then Kalia might also jet boot up. I think the three of them could be like our rooftop trio.
Yeah. Wait, who was the other one that you said goes up there?
I think honestly almost everyone could, but really it's Kalia, Aoki, and McKay were my three. Sun is the last one I would consider.
Okay.
Clark and Brown I don't think get utility out of being up top.
Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity to do some heals on Clark as we approach
Yep.
that area.
Yep.
Here you go. We should be good on taking damage for the rest of this mission, I think.
I think so, yeah. I mean, like we rolled out in a way that like didn't help us. He can sit. Brown can like dash in front of Clark. That way, Clark can blue move and heal him next turn. This is his last heal.
Yeah.
As I said, Aoki's a good unit to send up top. Made available.
So we'll just put.
Well, he can go further forward because
Yeah.
Clark will just run over to him.
Yeah. So we'll put like maybe like there or something.
Yeah, that's good.
Already there.
It's blue movable. And then.
And Laurent can just straight move forward.
Yeah, I'll keep him away from that fire area because I
Yep.
don't want him to catch fire.
Je me magne.
And then Sun.
You can just go along the line, but she can also go up top. She's a multi-shooter.
Yeah.
I wanted Aoki up top.
He can't. Oh wait, he can. I can
Solid
see the
copy.
yellow there before. Alrighty.
All right. Yeah. I mean, just I guess get everyone into their perch points.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
start.
reload if they have to, and good thing nobody downstairs needs to reload.
I'm gonna start
Come on,
with Clark
Commander.
here, and
Heal.
Heal. Yeah.
Easy now, soldier.
Good thing this guy had three of them.
Yep.
I think you can do a big blue move, reload, and everybody's pretty much gonna do a big move of some kind and reload if able.
Okay. Oh wait.
The,
You want?
the reloads aren't precious, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just position them because we're probably just gonna like reload, anyways. Like.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I want to get them away from this burning rooftop here because maybe the floor falls out from under them. That'd be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sun's movement is kind of bad. I'm gonna kind of put her like there or something.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
And I want McKay to have the most movement flexibility, so he gets the very corner.
I'm on the move.
Sure. And you want Kalia to just be like on Sun side or on? Yeah, there's that
Yeah,
side.
she'll
Okay.
be there.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Downstairs crew. Laurent can take a big move, and Brown can take a big move. Brown can actually just get on. Yeah, he can get on the corner. Maybe that's good.
10-4.
And Laurent, we don't.
Laurent does not reach the point, but he gets close.
Yeah, we'll just put him on the tank here.
Yeah.
Je fonce.
And you can reload. You can Y. And that's it.
Okay, McKay needs to catch up. Oh, sorry, not McKay.
Clark.
Clark. Clark, honestly, he doesn't need to go far. He's like, I'm fine for him also to like watch this back area with his Y. If you just want to catch him up, you can dash him, and then we sort of skip a turn.
Yeah,
Stepping off.
I think we'll dash him and we'll do the skip the turn.
Locked and loaded.
Reload. And I think we're topped up on everyone, so I'm gonna Y basically everyone. Yeah.
Surveille le coin.
Okay, so now Laurent goes to the point, and then we pretty much Y again in the same position. Maybe Clark shimmying slightly, but
I'm
Clark
wondering.
might go on for point.
Yeah, you're thinking Clark on point? I'm wondering if
I
we
mean-
need better like visibility down this.
Sure, you should put him on the other. Just put him in the half cover facing in, or the double corner.
Oh, you want to put him double corner here?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Heading there now.
And then Laurent can go to point, and then we're Ying everyone.
Yeah, and Laurent, I guess we'll put him here.
No difference, yeah.
Our operative is near one of the Exalt comm
Yes.
I hope whoever has to rappel down first doesn't get too scared.
All right, we're pressing Y now.
Yep.
Moving to Overwatch.
Come on, I field commander. I've got my eyes on. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Actually, it is useful to have Clark over here then. Kind of far. It's not that far. Oh wow, that's far.
Okay.
First shot killed.
Yeah, Buddy died to the first shot that was taken.
Okay. He's actually kind of in an awkward spot, but I mean we're gonna do the button push just to get rid of him.
Oh, you mean like?
Yeah, Laurent hits the button because like
Okay.
That comm relay is down, Commander. Our operative hacked the system and decrypted some of their data.
You might just try for it.
Exalt's communications.
and that's like yeah, because like I don't think he is. I don't want to waste the time of him mind controlling, and then we have to go through that whole
Yeah. You just want to go up there and give him a big flank shot to the face?
thing. Yeah, I think so.
That's affirmative.
Hello.
Yep.
Boom.
Kill confirmed.
Big damage.
All right, now let's just move everyone over here, real quick and nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Good copy. Moving on target.
Man, Sun's movement is so bad.
Real bad, right?
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
You're at these high levels, you really realize how bad that movement can get for some characters.
Yeah.
On the move. Heading out.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, pretty safe easies.
Je fonce.
Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm getting dizzy.
Alright. Get our boy on point.
Okay. We'll put him. I want to put him like facing which way?
I mean, probably back to the like. Let him get home fastest.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Alright. We didn't take a reload opportunity, but whatever, I suppose.
It's okay. We can do a Y, and then next turn we can do it.
Did we want to bring Aoki in a little bit more? I don't really want to bring Sun forward because like her movement is so bad, she's gonna struggle to keep up once we roll out.
I think you find just Y there because it gives us alternate vintages.
Okay, if you want. I'm gonna move McKay also to a more like central position, maybe like there.
Put him on the corner so he can see down the laneway.
Headed there now.
Yep.
Okay, so we Y with it.
Overwatch. Aye,
Yep,
aye.
I think that's good.
I've got my eyes on. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Cool. Roger that. Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
There's a guy coming out.
This a heavy. Let's smite this foe. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
there's a close sniper.
We got our opportunity to capture here.
You want to do it? That's fine.
Yeah, I want to do
You
it.
want to start Green Blast to get him low HP?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think Clark takes a brain blast right here for 5.
Yep.
We just,
Try it.
Yeah, I'll just do this.
Voices.
Okay. And at this point, we have no other safe option to lowering his health, so we just kind of take it and hope it works.
Yep.
So I'll just put him right here, right beside him.
I'm
Yeah.
on the move.
I'm also getting wrappers off and stuff. If I'm making a lot of noise, warn me.
That's okay. 95%. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Subduing target.
Yeah.
Hey, Easter egg.
Exalt
Or
soldiers
actually an
are
alien, not sure
resort
yet.
to Such extreme measures to avoid
There's the
being
Easter
taken
egg. He took out a lethal injection and gave himself a dose. All right, so we shall hack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's all the data we're going to get, Commander.
and
Now we just need to get
start
our
making our way
operative
back.
to the evac point for extraction.
Yep, I think it's fine.
New
I think it's-
objective received.
Hey, blue moves and Ys.
Okay. Oh wow, there's not a lot of good spots to post Laurent here. Just want to put Brown like here or something. It's a nice aggressive position.
Yep.
Okay.
That's affirmative.
And Aoki and Sun. Sun can go to the thingy here, the big cover. And Aoki goes to half.
I was going to say the fake point. It's a real point. Yeah, she can go to the real point.
Okay.
I mean, we just want vision in general because, like,
Yeah,
we don't know where they're coming from yet.
yeah. Aoki can go here.
Yep.
Heading out.
And we got Tombe. Tombe, we'll just put her like there-ish or something.
Sure.
There. Maybe here, just to cover the flank a bit better.
Position confirmed.
And then Laurent. Does he go here, or do we try to give him a better defensive position?
There is fine, but if he ends up in a bad spot in the Overwatch, we'll have to use Clark to clear it.
Well, he's got lightning reflex as well, so
That's true.
yeah, we'll just put him there then.
We mostly have to worry if there's 2 Overwatchers. I
Yeah.
think it only clears one.
Right. Okay, yeah, I think blue's off the board, so we want to Y with the rest of the gamers here.
Yep.
Okay.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
For real? Okay. I'm not complaining.
If we haven't moved far enough yet, you also could consider reloading with anyone who needs to reload and just like kill a turn. Because I still think it's football based.
Okay. I'll catch Clark up a little bit then and move McKay to a better spot that's not beyond where we're posted, and I'll reload like a couple and Overwatch the rest.
Yep, I'd say the less ammo you have, the more likely to reload.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so we'll put Clark
That's
here, and
affirmative.
then McKay can go there beside him.
Good to go.
Wheels. Clark can reload.
Ready to engage.
It seems like everyone else is like tied with the same amount of ammo, so do we maybe just want like McKay to reload?
Maybe McKay Aoki. That'd probably be my 2.
Okay.
Locked and loaded.
That's Brown,
Reloaded.
and then we'll Y with everyone else.
Got it covered.
To retreat. Roger.
Yep.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay.
All right, I think Laurent dashes to his next best position, and then we kind of blue move and wise.
Alright, if he takes a dash, maybe we put him like there.
Yep. Nice and out of view of quite a few spots.
How about we take Kalia and have her do a potential jet boot up here?
Can she do it? Yeah, she can do it without, well, as a blue move. Yeah, I'm down for
I
it.
think she can.
Going up.
Ooh, she can.
Ooh,
Shit.
I would not then. Oh, she can put her on top of the crate in front of Laurent.
Okay, yeah, that we could do that.
Headed there now.
Little mini jet boot.
Aoki could go on the half cover, or we could go on the wall. You could go on the inside of the wall if you want him to shoot out from the inside.
He can only blue from there. Or he can,
I think-
he can only
Yeah, I thought it was cover. You're right. I think just put him on half cover. I mean, him and McKay should get into good spots because they're sentinels.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
Where's McKay? Does McKay want to take the corner?
Sure.
Okay.
Roger that.
I don't think he's that far back from him.
What's up, Hero Wolfgang? Things are looking more high tech. The tech hasn't changed much since the last time. We just got Brain Blast. That's the big difference now.
That's high tech, baby.
I guess so.
We're inching towards end game for sure.
Yeah. Okay, Brown will go here
I'm on the move.
and keep Clark over here so we're not all funneling through the left side there.
Sure.
On my way.
And Sun, does she just take the half here, or did?
Yeah, I think that half cover is just fine for like here because like they're not shooting this turn.
Okay, yeah. Blue's off the board. I'm gonna Y.
I feel, Commander.
Roger that. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
We're picking up hostile
Okay, and
contacts.
there we
moving
go.
on
We
strike
finally
one,
get
Commander.
some. Oh. Adrenaline surge! Oh no, he's adrenaline surged! Ah, this guy's back again, except he's not a sniper this time.
Damage on selected target.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, the far away heavy is actually like pretty annoying.
He is pretty annoying. What we could do is when we pass the warehouse here, we could chuck a battle scanner in there and see if he takes the same route as last time. Okay, so we got our buddy here, who's looking to feast on him. Probably a multi-shooter of some kind.
You know I love Aoki.
Go to Aoki. He has a lot of
You-
ammo too, so
Gotcha, yeah.
yeah, it kind of makes
I
sense.
probably would have taken it.
All right, boom. Bye bye.
Planted 'em.
All right, moving on.
The heavy shouldn't be able to get a shot off this turn.
Mhm.
I think that we can like afford to dash Laurent in a way that like makes sure that he stays out of vision of the guy, and then that way Laurent's gonna probably be in dash range of the end of the goal.
Okay, so we want to put him like.
I think the half cover. I think like I wouldn't do that far back, otherwise he's not gonna be in dash range of the goal. I think like you're just
Want to do there?
you're ignoring what easy. Oh yeah, that one's fine too. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Je me magne.
Okay. Do we want to do that battle scanner idea or no? Just like keep Overwatch up for more units that spawn.
I think generally battle scanner's not worth it right now.
Okay, that's fine.
I think it might be worth him. Units with running gun might be worth running gunning to get close to Laurent, and then overwatching there though.
Okay, I could get down with that. Yeah, that's okay. We'll run and gun of
Going
Brown,
in for the kill.
and we'll put him. I'll just put him like there.
Yeah, perfect.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And then Aoki, we want to run and gun him. Oh wait,
Yep.
he did take a free shot, so he's
He
not.
has to run and gun to even move this far.
Yeah.
So
Like he has to run and gun to move this far and to be actionable. Do we want to run and gun him to this point here?
I think that's good because he'll watch for the heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
On it.
And then McKay could
I think
buddy up with him if he wanted on a blue move.
sure. I think the buddy up idea is good
Okay.
because they're both sentinels. So
Okay. We'll do
Moving.
that. And then he can walk.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And you can walk.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And Kalia has a move to take. We'll just bring her closer to
yeah,
the-
bring her up. Yeah, get her up there.
Heading out.
Massive steps on this girl.
Brown did not overwatch. Let's put it
On Overwatch.
Sun's all the way back here.
I think she just does a blue move wide. To be honest, like she's kind of watching like the rear area.
Okay, do we want to put her there then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Heading there now.
and then contrary to Sun, I think that Clark might actually dash.
Yeah, because Clark's
Moving to
Overwatch is
Overwatch.
not as advantageous. Do we want to put him like to this corner?
Yeah, that's good.
Roger, Dodger.
Sets him up with a nice like flex rocket position.
Rocket, yeah, I was thinking exactly that.
And then we'll Y with Kalia.
Overwatch confirmed.
If this guy's got mad wheels, he could potentially get a shot off, but I think more likely. Yeah, nice. Okay. No other unit appeared.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually interesting. So it might. Okay, well the question is just, do you want to try and go for the goal, or do you want to wait for the next pod to show up?
Well, we believe it's footfalls, right? So if we're able to make it to the point, then it's kind of just it. I feel like, right?
Yeah, I mean, like we could like spend one turn waiting it out just to see, but like we should deal with this guy
Yeah,
first.
I think we picked this guy. Who do you want to give it to?
Sun has a free shot, and I don't want her to get the kill, so I think she takes the free shot.
Okay.
She might get it, but if she does, then what do we say? There we go.
What can we say? That's my.
I
go.
think Laurent just gets like even easier, tap it in range. You can go like right next to the point, like on the they're just fine too.
Okay, let's do
Yes,
that.
chef.
And then
You
I
should-
think that people can blue move, but either way, we're gonna be pretty quick and dirty just with a Y.
Yeah, it's looking like it. I'm probably gonna keep people who are warehousing. So,
Yeah, then just go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just put like Kalia
I'm on
there,
my
and
way.
then Clark can go to the corner
Heading to that
here,
location.
and these gamers can just stay where they are.
Roger that.
Just wise.
Scanning.
Roger that. Scanning.
Yep.
I feel, Commander.
Overwatch.
I feel,
Roger.
Commander.
The only potential annoyance is if somebody spawns and goes straight Overwatch.
Okay, we got one. We got two.
That guy might go straight Overwatch.
He just ragdolls right away.
He did not. Okay. So, yeah, I think that Clark could just rock it and kill him right now.
Brain blast meet regular blast. Ah, that's the last one. All right, good stuff.
Sure, our operative could use a rest.
Thought we didn't tap it in.
Commander.
2 extra kills.
Yeah, true. It was a good call. Scariest Exalt mission since the last time we actually took an L.
Yes. I mean, we had one disastrous one way back when, and then nice. Okay, love to see that.
Commander.
Killer
Wheels!
Instinct-
He's got wheels!
Wheels is good. Running gun's also good, but the question is, okay, this is the question of the year. If he gets wheels, do we consider making him an assault, a shotgun? Heat ammo, close and personal, rapid fire, wheels.
I don't know. I still kind of like where he's at. And the
I
kind
don't
of
think,
the kind of issue.
I also think he's not bad. So your anti-killer instinct.
The,
Your
the
wheels
thing about
headed.
Killer Instinct is that, like, okay, what do we want Brown to really like attack? It's the Sectopod, right? And do you crit Sectopod? Not really, unless you're a sniper.
Yeah,
So I think the wheels are just kind of better.
I think it's good utility. I'm fine with wheels too.
Okay, we'll get wheels. That's a good final level to see.
Clark,
Grenadier. Okay, bad
Well,
skill.
not good,
Yeah.
not good, but
But
but extra HP.
nice. He's flourishing in so many other ways. Like, it's fine to take the
Yeah,
hell out.
like he's a good unit. It's fine, and he's guaranteed his last skill as long as he gets a level. So
Okay, that's what we got.
yeah. Do you want to do it one day to get the side testing?
Nope, because I wanted to start our Gollop chamber like we said.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Gollum first. Yeah, so we need 80, just under 80.
So, do we have any insta cells here? Got damage, stasis damage, blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Alrighty.
We need to start
Alright.
working on the housing for this device
Build
as soon as
facilities.
possible.
We'll just build the
Considering
Gollop
what we
chamber
went through to
here.
get it, we
Yep,
should be
yep.
making every effort to provide a secure location
Yeah,
for
that's
its
200
storage.
tantalized. One ethereal device. It's gonna take 14 days. Maintenance on this
Yep.
facility will cost 100 every month.
Damn.
Yep, that's crazy.
Is it shortened? No, it is the full 14. Okay.
Yeah, it's a full 14. We would have to like pay double the fee and have advanced construction for that, but we don't have either of those things.
That's fine. All right, so yeah, we're doing good. The only question is just like, yeah, any advanced pistols that we want to do, or we could sell stuff to get another blaster launcher, or we can just wait until month end where we have some cash.
I'm like I'm most into the idea of like managing the time. So if we did want stuff here, we should like start working on it now. Like if we want improved pistol 3, like I think we should just do it right away because it's gonna take time for us to get it.
I'm down to do it then, because I think that like just increase the maximum damage output. Yeah, I think it is just worth it.
Okay, so 125 from our gray market, which is fine.
So any more damage to that's left, or is that all of them we got?
Got a
One
stasis
damage,
still.
alien stasis. Yeah, just get rid of it.
Yeah, okay. Mectoid cores are all free cells.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
Then we just get some corpses, like sectoid corpses or whatever.
yeah.
We got a lot of thin men.
Mutant corpses are. Oh yeah, we have so many thin. Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll
I
just.
think we need 125.
Yeah,
So yeah.
we'll just. Who cares about the extra money? We're gonna kill Exalt anyways. If they want to pilfer those extra 2, they can.
Yes, I was not sweating about that part.
Yeah. Okay, improve pistol 3. Begin the project.
Yeah.
ETA 4. Okay, cool. It's only 4 days.
Just so I know, how much would a blaster launcher cost? Do we need any more Illyrium, or are we good on that side?
I think we're good on Illyrium. I think it was like 90 something. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. 93.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we'll wait for month end and then we'll just get that.
Okay, so we can.
So let's spin now, because I think
Yeah.
that like I'll just let the side testing go just to see if we have somebody we need to.
Oh, did
talk
we
about?
want to test one of our kernels? Because we did, or no, we didn't finish one, did we? I don't remember. Okay, we'll spin and get the site test.
No, hold on. Do you want to look at side testing? It's fine. We can just look at it.
Okay, barracks, Scilabs. Okay, yeah, no one did.
19 hours for those two.
Yeah, okay, we'll spin.
If he gets it, we can have a conversation. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're just throwing kernels in and just seeing.
Wahid is gifted.
That's such a good unit.
That's crazy.
Oh God, it's corporal. It's corporal weed. I mean,
Okay, so the squatty bonus is officially gone.
it's over. So now we are just gonna be putting in our 2 highest units that based on their stat line and that we want to bring into the mission.
Yeah, so we need to look at units here who were like, we want to test these units for end game mission, but we think these units we can do without for the Exalt mission, because that's what we're gonna tackle like right now, pretty much.
Okay, so none of these guys have been tested, or no?
Anyone who's not grade has not been tested.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's just go from the top and just like check our will stats. So starting at Martinez, we know is awful. So Guzman.
Okay, well we can't do that. Can't do that here. So, like, did we not just want to like look at the units that we said we were gonna bring on this mission and talk about side testing?
Yeah, but I figured we just scroll down from the like. So 97. That's a big contender. 103. She's a contender, although she did get tested or no.
She's not been tested.
It would be great if she got it, because that would give her long range utility.
Yeah, so and she's gonna have like a 25% chance to hit for it.
Okay, keep going.
Klaus is also a good
106.
candidate because he's got goodwill for it.
Bad candidate.
Bad candidate.
Tested. Bad.
McKay could, but
good.
we want to use him and level him. So
yeah, we do. So we're not going to test him right now. Yeah.
Hugh
Clark's already been tested.
Yeah.
And then now we're kind of outside. I mean, we can check Sun just because we're down here. But no. So yeah. So I would say of the units we just checked, Aoki's not going to get high enough, fast enough to make it worth it for him. I think that like Thanos is a good contender and Mueller's a good contender.
Thanos, Mueller, Guzman are all the three that I'm like, these could be like ones that we test. Mueller also doesn't have a secondary heart. That's something to consider. But like, I guess if we're bringing on to final mission, if they die and end up going down for secondary heart, they're not coming back up for the rest of the mission.
The main thing secondary heart does is protect them from panic, right?
No, it protects them from bleed out.
No, it doesn't also affect panic? I thought it did.
I don't think so. I think that's something else. I mean, we could have a look at that real quick.
I know it prevents will loss on passive. That's like the main thing that we got it for.
Will loss of critical wounds, bleed out timers extended by 2 turns, and instead of dying the first time, they go to 0 health. Okay, yeah. Neural damping is immunity.
Hold on. Chrysalids, sectopods, and ethereal have the ability to bypass secondary heart.
Chrysalid makes sense because that's like part of their.
So what it is sectopods, the cluster bomb ability critically wounds the soldier, then immediately blows up their body. So cluster bomb is beats secondary heart.
Yeah.
And ethereal, the rift ability. Oh, it's because it damages us at the start of turn, so it's like it knocks us out and then it immediately hits us and kills us.
That's good to know. Chrysalid also makes sense because that's the core mechanic of the Chrysalid is that it kills you and then multiplies. So.
Yeah. I mean, the main thing is, do we want to save Meld to give somebody else Memetic, or do we want to give somebody a special ability?
I don't know. If we do have Memetic, we give it to what, Brown?
Probably Brown, I was thinking, yes.
Our cost of Memetic is going to be high, though. We would have to do like, we'd have to see what our Exalt mission pays out in terms of Meld, if it does pay out Meld.
Yeah, I mean,
but anyway, we're kind of off topic. We were talking about Scilab originally.
Yeah, let's just put 2 people in and just see.
Okay.
I'm fine of those 3. Any 2 that you want to choose.
Let's.
Do you want to be Mueller because you don't want to bring him on missions unnecessarily because he doesn't have secondary heart?
We can do. Okay, you know what? Let's rip the Band-Aid off and just go and just do Thanos. We'll do Thanos as one of them. Rip the Band-Aid off because it's a good idea. I think it plays out well. And we'll go with Klaus as well because he also doesn't have secondary heart. So, and I don't really plan on bringing him on a mission. So
no worries.
We'll do those 2.
All right. So now we're gonna go to. Do we want to wait for psi armor? Are we gonna build psi armor and bring it, or no?
Nah, I was kind of thinking psi armor ends up happening when we
On then?
yeah, when we get to, because we'll probably need our bulk for this mission, because I think
Gotcha. So, okay, so yeah, you can go to accuse United Kingdom. Yeah, attempt raid.
yeah, so we're gonna attempt raid on Exalt HQ here at the United Kingdom.
I'm assuming we're gonna get the chance to build our team.
Yeah, should be. Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, there's only one, so
Exalt base location
That's it, Commander.
it's true.
Based on the compiled intelligence reports, we've confirmed the location of Exalt's primary base.
The United
We can
Kingdom
launch
is
an assault
sussy.
against the facility.
Get
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. This is a potentially scary mission. We definitely have to like play it right.
We're not gonna see any new, like, I don't know if we'll see aliens here, but we're not gonna see any Exalt units that are stronger than the ones that we've encountered so far.
Gotcha. So, I mean, I will say that, like, you can scroll down. So, McKay and Clark are immediate on the team. I think that every other slot is up for a conversation. I think that having Kalia makes sense. She's just good.
She's
She
never not
covers a
made
lot of
sense.
options.
Yeah.
If you want to potentially train Wahid, she's there, but I think I still am of the opinion that I would sooner bring Aoki, because I think that like he has the potential to be more valuable.
Yeah, we've seen the will check. It's not great against Exalt as well. What is her will stat sitting as? Kind of. Oh yeah, we gotta promote her. We gotta spec her psi ability. 64. Yeah, she needs some juice, but she's got the low profile smiley face. I'm kind of really not feeling Sun, and it's partly because yeah, the combat drugs were fucking worthless. They didn't boost will at all, and also like the bigger factor that I hate is that her movement. It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine to drop her for right now. So I'll say that like Clark makes sense. We could bring Guzman. We were just looking at him.
Yeah.
He would provide extra healing. He's a great unit.
Did Brown have bullet swarm? I can't remember.
No,
No, he didn't.
I'm raising Aoki in hopes that he can be like a better Brown, honestly.
You want to bring Martinez on a mission?
Sure.
And we don't. I mean, do we need a sniper?
If you wanted to, you could bring Takumi. He does have double shot, so it's like he can be a pretty high damage unit.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's give Takumi some reps. Okay, make that available. I think this is a pretty like solid team for.
Yeah,
I
it is very strong.
Yeah, I just want to bring like a lot of shots to the team.
You don't get to clear.
I did.
He's got wheels, and he's a sniper. Do you want to consider bringing ghost armor on Takumi?
No, not really, because he doesn't have extra conditioning.
Okay. His will to survive.
Yeah, but you know.
Okay, I'm fine.
You know how it be sometimes.
I think if they have, if nothing else, we always put like Titan and scope on these units. To be honest, like +10 is just generally good. like if they're behind full cover, then you have to be 140 to hit a 0 defense unit.
Do we need second med kit, by the way?
I think so. Oh yeah, because I was originally gonna bring Guzman, but we didn't bring him. Yeah, I do think we need a second med kit.
And so how does that work out? Because there is a medkit skill on Martinez and Takumi, but neither of them gives additional uses. We got Savior here for like one big use.
If only we had brought Sun.
And then we've got Revive here for one.
I would do of the two of them. I would do Savior.
Yeah.
But I honestly think the smarter thing is to swap one of them out with Guzman.
So if we do bring Guzman, then who gets the
I would probably lose Martinez and keep Kimura.
Okay. Do that. We almost put you in the tin can, Parker, but you know what? You're kind of dog maxing, bro. For real on dog. You should be getting a pistol. And I think everyone here has like a decent pistol. You can get the plasma, laser right there. You've got a laser. Okay, that's fine. Then that works out for the whole team. Okay, do we like this?
Kimura and McKay both with grenades. Is that our best use of them?
I was just thinking because Kimura has Grenadier, so he can get two.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I actually think it's good.
We could talk about this one though if we wanted to like put Kaiten in. Oh, we can't put Kaiten. Or I guess because I put Kaiten on Martinez, so we could take that off if you did want to put Kaiten.
No, it's fine. An extra grenade might actually be helpful. Like we have ended up in a couple situations where we were like, oh shoot, I wish somebody other than Kalia had one.
Okay, so we're thinking this is good. We're gonna go with it.
I lied. Give McKay Kaiten. Oh, okay. You just hit make available, but.
The sensitivity scrolling. There.
Yeah. I think I'm good with this team. The one thing I will say is we should make sure to use our rockets smartly. Because like if it ends up being a bunch of Exalt units, there might be like a ton of them running around. So like we might need to like prepare to do AoE damage.
Yes.
Alright, I think this is good. I think we can launch with this.
Okay, let's launch. XCOM lasso run when streamer, that's not a thing. It's not a thing ready.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
I will say we just had our first time in a very long time an enemy rocket actually get fired.
We're en route to
Let's try and not let that happen this time.
on the top floor of an
From
office
Mercy
complex downtown.
Hospitals.
We have no intel on the number of operatives stationed in that facility, but we should expect heavy resistance.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All Exalt elements. That's an interesting phrasing.
True, makes you wonder like maybe they got
Our
some
objective
actual
for this operation is simple.
aliens.
Eliminate any Exalt forces within the
Yeah,
building.
we
and
need to
wipe out
not
the threat
rush
once
this.
and for all.
Yep, this is the mission of the day. So
So there's full cover vents near us. I think that most likely we're going to end up at both of those full cover vents. And I think that, what's it called? Guzman's a good unit to go, yeah.
yeah, who doesn't lose anything by taking a move?
I think just Guzman.
Just Guzman, yeah. Or if we don't want to forfeit Rocket, or if we're fine with forfeiting Rocket, then Clark is also another candidate to move.
Okay, 'cause I don't think he has a better blue move anyways, so.
Okay, so we'll do Guzman there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think we should establish however far we're gonna go, so that way we can like more safely move other units.
If this room right here is clear, we're pretty safe to move up.
Do you want her to just move to get that answer?
Kind of, yeah. Like I'm trying to think
Do
of like how
you
this
want to just put her? Do you want to just put her near the glass?
have her peek in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Whoops, I scrolled chat up. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty.
I think getting people to the wall then, yeah, is probably good. And then we kind of are gonna go like room by room in here.
Okay, just want to make sure that there's no like funky business over here in this direction. Looks like there isn't. So.
No, I would not be surprised if like the enemy AI has like unique rules for this mission that they're gonna like roll out into us.
Okay, so you want?
I think yeah, full cover, great.
Okay.
Moving.
What kind of wheel maxing on this mission? Got a few.
Yeah, we
guys.
are kind of wheel maxing actually. Ooh, the other full cover, I guess, for Aoki. Yeah.
Yeah, Clark probably takes a dash because we want him to be up there. If we want, we could just dash Clark to the corner here.
Sure.
Okay.
Stepping off.
Take this here first, just in case there's funky business on the left there, which there wasn't. And blue move Kimura there.
Yes.
I'm on it, Commander.
And Aoki can take blue here if we want to keep him blue.
Yeah, I think so.
Heading to that location.
Okay, so here's how we're positioned. Do we have a conversation about like utilizing the elevation?
I think we will, but I think we Y first because we're here,
Okay, yeah.
and then next turn we can have that conversation. Like, because there might. I'm still not convinced that there is not going to be unique mechanics on this mission.
Overwatch.
That's what I was thinking. Are they shooting this turn?
Oh no, they're patrolling. It looks like these are patrolling squads. All right, okay, well.
Crazy.
Come on, if you're gonna break all of it, just can you hit him at least?
You had a clear shot. Nothing was in your way.
Someone takes another shot, please. Can we hit something? Can we hit something? Oh my lord! This is the unique mechanic of this level: is that we don't hit shots.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They're all out of it.
Please hit something. Thank you. Thank you for dog maxing.
Alright. This is ugly.
Yeah, that was pretty
Alright.
cringy.
We gotta deal with that heavy insight.
Yeah, that heavy's gotta go. Who sees him also? You only. Is it
I think
Kalia?
just McKay? Oh, Callie.
It's-
Well, Callie can take a shot at him. Like, that's 75% hit rate in full cover. And it's technically her free shot. I mean, so she could take two.
Want to just have her double dip and see?
Single dipper first, and then we'll decide.
Okay. There's one.
That is nice. I mean, the other conversation is she could toss a grenade in there and potentially blow open the wall, and we could see the other guy back there if she can hit him.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. Like, blow open some area here could be really good if we can just.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she can do it. I like that a lot, actually. So we know it does 4 damage, so.
Bro, I'm gonna get execution tested again here.
You got it, right?
Yeah, I needed the rhythm. I needed to get into the rhythm of it.
Okay. I mean, I think backliners trying to hit the last guy makes sense because then McKay and the others can get into full cover. I mean, backliners can also move up if it suits them. We actually might want to consider a brain blast on him. You want to capture him and use him to draw fire?
Hold on, brain blast or mind control?
Mind control.
I kind of want to mind control. I want to see if we can see something over here and mind control, like someone who's deeper in their formation.
Gotcha. I understand. So do you want like potentially Guzman to just try and, or probably Aoki, so that way it gives XP value? We could move people down the line first, and Aoki could always move up as well.
I'm kind of inclined to like see if we can get vision on someone who's over in this
That's
direction.
deep, considering there's 4 units left.
I mean, you said you were talking about moving up eventually, like after picking this guy in backline. I mean, where did you even want to move up to if not to, like, if this is too deep?
I was talking about Aoki moving like to Kimura's old spot, like if Kimura wanted to move shimmy left, and we just like hold the line. But if you want to do that, that's okay. It's just like a conversation of like, 4-unit, no Kalia. Like we just have to do it smartly. There might be more patrols that are coming out, like next turn are gonna roll into us.
Oh, okay. You know what? You know what the reason we don't do that move is because if we see heavy, which I don't remember if there's a heavy on that side, it becomes a bad move because we can't run and gun out of it because it would be a McKay move.
Yeah, that's true. I think we kind of just shimmy along the wall. We get to the non-explode full covers, and we kind of like we pick off this guy, and we sort of prepare for the next run of them coming in.
So you want McKay like as far down the line as possible here?
Yeah, I think so.
Heading to that location.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
boy.
Really? Okay.
I mean, to be fair, what were the chances?
Yeah, no heavy though.
Okay. There's a lot of them. There's not a ton to do other than potentially have a conversation about are we going to have to smoke? Because there are so many of them running around now. There's 7 active units.
For Kalia's sake, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Like somebody could.
We
move
only
to
have
the...
one of those. The problem.
This feels like a big pod, but. I think the conversation of potentially trying to brain blast this guy is still in play. Because I think that like if we can turn him into a target, there's a shot that will go towards him.
I just want to level with you here. I think we need to get our brain blast terminology uniform here because when you say brain blast, I think mind fray.
Fine, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So, how about let's brain rot him.
So you're thinking we mind control him just to like put an additional layer between us and the enemy?
I'm kind of thinking because we want to get him. Or the other conversation is, from where Clark is, does he consider doing a rocket through the wall?
I don't want to take our only rocket on a blind chance.
Okay.
You want Kimura like here, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Good will to survive spot.
Good Goose on the back. If we wanted to, we could run and gun him at this spot. He could overwatch there.
Well, let's shimmy Clark out first, I think, and do our brain rot.
Okay, well,
Aye, aye, Commander.
grab a friend on this play here at a coin flip percentage. So I guess we'll do it, and if it doesn't work, we kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like it failed. Yeah.
It's okay. I think Guzman wants to be the killer because Aoki and McKay, or Kimura. Kimura could also be the killer, because Aoki and McKay have Sentinel.
Okay. Do we do the run and gun over here and take the shot from there, or do and then like move Aoki over to Guzman's current position?
I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Run and gun. Yes. To this position right here. I'm hoping this is a good enough angle to fire without blowing off the wall that Kimura's behind. So we'll take
Yeah,
this.
it would be very annoying.
All right. Okay, cool.
I still actually I said Sentinel with McKay, but I do still think that like a smoke on, especially if it can reach all 3 of the units on the left, it might just be worth using the smoke now.
Okay.
Otherwise, 7 potential shots could come in.
So you want like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Here's our smoke.
Yeah, because the walls could also get blown off, and then like later shots could be like on uncovered units. So.
Okay, so we'll
I think
Y
that's
with
why.
Roger that. Scanning.
Okay.
those 2.
All right.
If this hits, that would be a nice pick to get. Looking like it'll miss though.
Oh, nice wall though.
Okay, Sentinel. No Sentinel.
No, he's
Oh,
sitting
okay,
in the
Sentinel here.
So he's dashing anyways.
Yeah,
but-
he is dashing. He's just kind of being like, yeah, I'll take them. I'll take those for the team.
Oh.
No longer.
Promotion. Great work. Okay, now the entire turn is up to the enemy. Okay, that was the
He dashed, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they're far back, which is actually convenient for
Yeah,
us.
okay, that was a
nice.
waste of a smoke, unfortunately.
It was, but I think that we had to be very worried about that turn. This might be a Kimura weaken them with double tap moment.
Sure, we'll just take one, go 1-2 with him.
Yeah. So hit one of them, see if it kills.
90.
Ooh. All right, he just tries it again then.
Same guy? Yeah. Oh, it went
How's
down.
it down? Maybe there's a penalty for the second.
Yeah, maybe there's a penalty that they didn't tell us about, which makes that's actually really interesting because that means that we need to keep in mind if we want a headshot ever and double tap it, we got to do it on the first shot.
And potentially disabling shot because that could be more vital.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we'll take this then.
Yeah.
Okay, at least he killed on that shot.
Clark could do a brain blast weaken.
Could.
He also tried for a kill, but like Aoki has 2 shots. I mean, Aoki is actually pretty good to do it. See that? Could you move my mouse because you're moving it on my screen? I'd plug the keyboard as well so you don't knock it around.
All right. Yeah. Maybe we should just take it with someone who bullet swarms. So actually, McKay could be a really good opener. Cause he's
Yeah, one shot here,
Yeah.
see if it kills, and then Aoki could clean up with his bullet swarm.
Aoki or Clark. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Surprise.
I was thinking in my head, like, imagine if he blows open his own full cover.
Yeah, I'm like very careful about that right now. Like I'm so worried. Kalia could also kill here, but we could.
I think we want to get XP, so yeah, Brain Blast is not bad if you want to just do that, or you could do his Aoki's free shot.
We'll take Aoki's free shot. The only thing I'm worried about is it destroying the cover Kimura's on, who's inactionable right now.
That's fair. Okay, so you want Brain Blast first?
Yeah,
and then you want to one it?
Yeah, I think we take Brain Blast, even though it like we get more Overwatch out of not doing this, but like we'll just do it.
Well, Aoki could also potentially move to a new location. Like,
good stuff, Clark.
actually dies of cringe. Is there a spot that Aoki could move up to, or is he
No.
kind of locked in this position?
No, we're locked in this position right now.
I think we might just hit some wide. Kalia could move forward. At this point, Kalia move forward might not be bad.
Just like group a little bit less.
And, well, and also I was thinking might give vision and she could take a shot right now and also establish where they are.
Okay, if we move forward, it's a little baby move forward.
All right, if you'd rather not, hit a Y. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I kind of would rather not. Okay, so ammo check. Okay, we can afford to Y everyone.
You can afford another turn, yeah, which is what I think is the right choice.
Okay, let's see some hits on our Overwatches here. Oh, I see someone in the back over there because
Yeah.
the wall just got blown up. And
Does he not?
Kalia,
Yeah, no, he's in cover, so.
I guess he does. I guess he couldn't, like, he processed his turn before the wall went away, so.
Yeah, so are they circling around to like get more units? Is that potentially what's happening?
I don't know.
Again, I'd still like XP, so the 73 is not bad, or Aoki if he's in range.
Aoki's not, so you just want to take the 73?
Yeah, I think we take it.
Okay. Good camera. That's a dead guy over there. Okay. I've completely lost track of how many units we've killed.
I think
versus
there should
how
be
many
one
we've-
more on the right side.
We saw 4 pods, right? Was it 4? 4 pods
Saw
of
3 pods of 3.
3. I thought we saw 4.
1, 2. No, I think we saw 3.
Okay. Well, do we hold this
I think we
position?
need Tomei to move up. I think like Tomei needs to establish like our locations.
Okay, so do we just want to put her like
Yeah.
so that we can see through both hallways, sort of?
You could even use jet boots to jump on top of the table.
Can she do that? Kind of feel like it might not be movable because there's a weird.
All right,
geometry.
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah, I think she can afford to move. The only thing that would move right there because Kimura might end up there because we think the enemy's on the right side.
Okay. So
Yeah, there's fine.
you want here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I just didn't want her to take a corner.
I'm
We might have an Overwatch.
They
Sure.
even managed to replicate our hollow globe.
Okay.
They've replicated.
Yeah, we don't know
all-
where they are is the issue.
We haven't
or if they're on
seen
more.
much on the right, so I'm inclined to believe that there's some kind of presence on the right here.
Do we have any scanners in this mission or no?
We do not.
Okay.
Brown would have been our scanner pick.
Yeah, it's okay. I think Kimura might need to move up with her. Establish our location a bit more.
Like here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Moving out.
Oh. Okay. Nice
Okay.
shot.
There's heavy fire in the zone.
Okay. Do you want to roll the hard shot?
Did we just go with this one, or did you want headshot?
I think we might roll the headshot because we want to make sure it kills.
Okay. How dare you, mister? That was so rude. 17 critical. Unlucky. Okay, so.
All right, then yeah, I think McKay can move up and be a good sentinel. He honestly might even like poke around, be at the wall facing into the room, just make sure there's nobody else in there.
Oh, you think there?
I think so, yeah.
Oof. I'm a bit worried about that one.
All right, do you want to move him like to the edge of the the vantage that he's
Either
on?
there or there.
I'd say the first one, yeah.
Actually, okay. Here is where I would want to go. Not
Sure,
quite
that's
at the edge. Okay.
That's affirmative.
Okay, and he's just gonna Y. We're just gonna straight up Y him right there because we need a sentinel.
Yep.
cover.
Now Guzman and Aoki have spots to move up to.
Um, funny thing about Aoki having a spot to move up to, he cannot reach it.
Yeah, I mean, Guzman just click there.
Yeah.
I think Aoki might not get to shoot this turn. That's fine.
He is. Oh, okay. So you think dash for Aoki then? We could
I
run
think
him
so. I
down
think
if we wanted to, but
Do you think it's worth it? Like, I think there's a high likelihood we don't see any enemies.
If you think it's a high likelihood we don't, then we'll dash.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We'll go on the judgment call that you have because I'm still not living down the judgment calls from when we lost our body double. Okay. So why would?
Yeah, I think it's wise. We might want to think about splitting up wives and reloads next turn if we don't see anything. Okay. Yeah, that sniper was the last of the pod, I think. Now, it's like, if we move forward, we're probably going to see stuff. We might just want to reload and, like, Y with anybody who's, like, doesn't need to reload, and maybe move people up if they have to move up at all.
Okay.
Yeah, Clark can move to the cubby. I think that's actually pretty good.
Okay, and he can be an Overwatcher because he's got a lot of ammo.
You got enough ammo to play around with.
Heading there now.
Okay, so we're just gonna Y that spot. Kalia.
It might be worth moving everybody onto that thing just to like be ready to roll out better.
Okay.
Because enemies haven't seen us right now, so it's like they're not gonna attack this turn.
Heading there now.
Okay. And we'll put Guzman there because he's a beefy boy.
Light.
And in terms of reloading, McKay, Takumi looking like they needed the most out of anyone. So.
Yeah, I hit them with it for sure.
And
Back online.
And Aoki, we'll keep him Y for
Wow,
Sentinel.
because Sentinel, yeah.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
And now Tombe, Guzman are the last ones to talk about.
Um,
Do we Y with Tombe just because she has so much capability?
I think we Y with both of them to be safe. To be honest, if there's a patrolling squad, we want to make sure we can deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think we just flip our reloads and our Ys, and we just chill a turn.
Got it. Clark's gonna Y again though because he's still not down. Y.
Sure.
Got it covered.
Aoki
I'm ready.
reloads.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, now we can afford to. Oh,
And that,
they've moved.
yeah, that vector changed. So they're either patrolling or they're
Going a
active.
different area than we're in, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a little scary. It actually might be worth considering. But do you think they're actively approaching us?
Possibly so.
If you think they're approaching us, Ying again would be the smart choice. If you don't think they are, we should like start to inch towards one of them.
Yeah, I think we can. There's no downside to us Ying here, so I think that we just maybe Y a bit more.
All right. And finally, Clark can reload.
Yeah, sure.
Rock and roll. Roger that. On right now. Monitor, Comandante.
Yeah, I think it's very possible. Again, because I thought like oh, there's probably like unique mechanics. To be fair, like this is like our first patrolling Exalt units. Like they've always been stationary
That's
Exalts.
so much.
I think they are stationary.
You think so?
If you're scared, hit Y again. No harm.
Roger.
That seems like that one has one move.
What was that sound?
I think we go to the one on the right because it looks like it's closer.
Okay. Fine by me.
Guzman's a good starter. If he has anywhere to go.
There is a pocket of visibility right through here. Do we need to check that before we go any further?
Sure, I'm actually fine with that.
Okay.
It looks like Exalt prefers form
Okay.
over function. Not what I'd call a winning
I
strategy.
don't know if that was the unit we were saying.
It certainly was not, I think.
Okay, so we want to deal with the heavy as much as possible.
We could do rapid fire him here.
I think it might just be the smart choice, yeah.
Okay. 5. Good, just
Great.
straight up kill him right there. I think we're rapid
Yeah,
fire.
I'm so thrilled with that. We need to move people up, and we need to move them up in a way that, like, if we're going to see more units, we need to see them soon. Bullet swarmers cannot see, so there's no point in, like, hanging back too much. I think full cover, no vision, so it has to be half cover, if any.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do half cover, do you want to do Kimura, because he has will to survive? I mean, I realize that he's not a good unit to take kills, though. So McKay could also go to the other side from, or somebody could go to the other side from Guzman. See, like the left side of that opening.
The left side. Oh, you
Like
want
three
here?
squares left. Yeah. Does that have any vision?
Negatory.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm flexible. I think that, like, we gotta just get some people in here. Like, yeah, like, Callie is like a free move, so I'm down to just do it.
Like, just put her right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on it.
That has vision, right?
Yeah, that has vision on sniper. The guy in the back, no. Oh wait, it does have vision on the guy in the back. Okay.
Okay. So, like, I'd like to move in a way that we can, like, make sure, like, our end positions are not gonna, like you know, late stage reveal more enemies.
So did you want this move on Kimura?
I think it might be McKay, honestly, because we just wanted to be able to get the kill on that unit.
On the.
And I think we.
The
Yeah, on
sniper?
there. Yeah, on the sniper.
Okay. Wait, why is
That unit.
why would you?
I meant McKay gets the kill. That's what I was.
Oh,
referring
okay.
to.
I see what you're saying.
Affirmative.
Okay, I'm clenching.
He
Oh,
was not just.
what's good? How's it
Oh,
going?
you know, he's us. He was still alive, and we didn't realize.
Yeah, there's just a guy chilling over here.
Oh, he might be in Overwatch.
He could be,
Like,
yeah.
We might have to. Yeah, I think we have to kill this guy because he might be in Overwatch. So we
Yeah.
don't want somebody else to run up on him.
Yeah, okay, we'll just get this guy. Our couch is probably gone here, though. It's not, okay.
Oh no, but he's not gone.
Yeah, no kill.
Brain Blast because it's 5 damage, and we might be able to get in a position to see him. I saw a green.
It might have been a dash. This is the most annoying position on the planet.
We did bring Kimura with grenades, but we'd have to worry about destroying our own cover.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, I don't think he's in Overwatch because this is vision right here. Unless he crossed directly. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, that's such.
I'm not sure.
Tough
It'd be
call.
weird for him to have been sitting there not in Overwatch when he's a sniper, and his buddy right next to him was in Overwatch.
Yeah. it's-
Because
The only way
Yeah,
for
I
us
mean-
to get vision on him is to take half cover here, which triggers Overwatch, or like take this
Well,
spot, which opens us up to a bad like vector.
Is it? Do they have vision? I guess they could angle it. Yeah, maybe.
Like they won't have vision. These guys won't have vision, but maybe on their move they could, and who knows what else we could see.
I think Kimura grenade would make the most sense to me.
You think grenade the guy on the other side of the couch?
Yeah, and just try and position it to not hit the couch. We probably have to move him first.
Okay, so if we are moving him, do we take the full cover here and try to like?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
That full cover was blocking vision. We got, I think, a square of vision, and then we got out of it. Oh. I think there is a way, but yeah, it's real finicky. I think you had better luck on the right side, to be honest. Oh, like, see, like, yeah, like, if you could pull it back.
XCOM 2 does away with this, by the way. They make the system here more like rigid in adherence to the whole grid system. So we're not gonna have the same kind of magic pixel stuff as often. I don't know if we have a play because.
All right. Well, I mean, we have plays with Kalia. I just didn't want to use her skills for this.
Yeah, because I wanted to use. I was thinking Kalia procs mines over there, and that could juice, but because it could hit.
I think Kalia just takes a shot, to be honest, and tries to kill the sniper because I think she has guaranteed kill on sniper. Aoki. Honestly, we might have to do an Aoki. Get like vision and like hope he doesn't trigger Overwatch, and if he does, we just have to live with that.
Yeah, do we just want to put Aoki on the couch here?
That has vision.
Yes. Has vision on all three of these guys, by the way.
So unfortunate, because I would have liked to have. Well, why don't you put him in the corner behind the guy, rather than there, and that way he can like be out of vision of the enemies.
Like there, this is the one you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a running gun, remember?
Yeah. That's fine. Okay, I hope we don't see anything down the doorway here, but yeah, we'll be doing here.
Yeah, unless you wanted to move him. Yeah, no, I think it's the best, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Moving to designated position.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Oh
so
my
Overwatch.
gosh. Close range
It's
sniper,
close
though,
range,
hopefully.
so hopefully we get a whiff. Okay, well that gets rid of a cover vector.
Hopefully the wall's okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, we just get this kill.
Get your goofy ass out of here, bro. What the hell? I'm so sick of you.
Bye-bye.
All right. I think we gotta try and get some. We gotta pick one of these two. I think that. Yeah, we could look at the grenade. I was also gonna say I think Callie just has it confirmed if you just shoot her.
Yeah, she could shoot. That's risky though for blowing up the
Yeah.
wall.
You want to look at the guy on the left?
I'm kind of. I'm wondering. Like, yeah, a guy on the left could work on 85. No, like kill opportunity's a bit tough.
Clark. He has no way he can move that like he can get vision and action ability.
Yeah,
right?
like the only thing he could probably do to get in this fight is a rocket probably, and that would be using our one rocket on 2 soldiers.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth
Yeah,
it.
I think it's a low risk turn.
I think that the why did we pull back on Kalia just shooting the sniper?
Because the wall that is.
Yeah, sorry. Aoki would potentially be eating it. Yeah. All right. In that case, if we're not going to do that, then I think that we see whether or not she can get the kill on the far one. Oh, you want to potentially do prox mine like chain reaction with a grenade?
Yeah, I'm wondering if prox mine plus chain.
It might not. The prox mine might not get hit unless like the grenade hits the center of it, and I don't think a grenade will hit the center of it.
I think we saw something that disproved that, like in one.
If you believe that, then I'm willing to trust you on this one and roll it.
Okay. I think I do want to do this.
Okay.
Deploying mine.
I think there's not really a lot that Takuma does anyways, so I think that maybe this could be our best chance to get damage on the board here. So like there, that's as deep as I can get it. Okay.
Yep. Of course, he sidesteps his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he runs and activates the prox mine because he's exposed now.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're banking on at this rate. Does Clark just kind of take a dash position?
Dashes to get like roughly in a better position.
Yeah.
Running.
Yeah. And then I think that's it. Yeah, shot makes sense.
Shot
Miss is
go.
very good. Reactive sensor is nice.
Oh, if this hit, okay, it's not gonna hit. It's gonna destroy some stuff though. Let's do property damage for all the money they stole.
Hopefully
from us.
this guy doesn't run straight out and dodge the explosion because he goes.
Dude,
Yep.
he ran back. I feel slighted.
Yeah. All right. So we take shots with our units that we want to get kills, and we'll probably get. We can always.
Want a free shot?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate your camera. That always scares me. All right. Yoki doesn't have vision somehow.
Non-sight.
I get vision.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I think so. And then we can always have Clark brain blast.
50. Let's do that. Fuck that plant, I guess.
Shot failed to connect.
Clark won't kill, so do you want Callie to use her free shot?
Yeah, sure. Pretty good free shot.
Okay, perfect. Now Clark could kill.
I think maybe Guzman just moves out of his position, maybe to this spot here, and then
Yeah.
Clark can take Guzman's position. That's vision.
Yeah.
On
Yep.
my way.
81, yeah, try it.
Bro.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it happens. Who has actions still that could be useful? All people that are maxed out, right? Because McKay can't move and shoot. And then everyone else is maxed out, so Kimura might be the best choice. Or Kalia just takes the second shot, to be honest. Honestly, Kalia probably doing her AoE would be the safest.
Her AO. Oh,
Her,
Collat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Targeting
Next
hostile.
turn we just reload.
Ammo nearing depletion.
Alright. And then now Y or R, pretty much everyone where they are. And we'll spend another turn just like vibing after this.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, she can move if you want, but she's definitely R'ing.
On my way.
There, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal my boy. Now, we still never came across whatever waves were in this direction.
On the left side, yeah.
So we probably continue this direction, but interesting. Do we just stay? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do we stay put and reload? But I guess yeah, we're staying put and reloading because I accidentally tapped the R key while I was hovering my finger over it. And I think maybe we just Y with everyone.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Roger that. Got it covered.
I'm gonna reload with McKay because he's not likely to get anything. That's a
Yeah, so there might be two pods close to each other over there.
yeah, that's a slightly different angle, so that could be the case. I think
Do you want to go? Do you want to circle around the left side, or do you want to keep going this way?
I want to keep going this way.
All right. All right, so we should establish some amount of movement. Once again, Guzman is a good unit to move, but he is a little far back. Clark, yeah, we're unlikely to rocket, but the thing is, we don't have good moves with Clark. Can McKay get to the full cover if he moves?
This is full.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Actually, I'll take that, sure.
Okay.
Headed there now.
This
I think McKay goes there, or somebody goes there, and then next turn they go to the full cover that's forward.
like here or like, sorry, which full cover are you talking about?
Sorry. See, if you go further down the hallway, there's a nice full cover, but like we don't have a way to get to it. No, like pointing towards the inside of the courtyard.
Like here?
Eventually, we're getting there, but we're just not gonna get there
Okay.
immediately.
Did you want Takumi to like this one?
I think it's McKay who probably does it because like we'd rather him be a further forward unit than Takumi.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll go here.
Yep.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Takumi could go next to Clark, or Aoki could, or anyone could go next to Clark, like in that spot.
This chair is full cover somehow also.
That's fine, sure, use it.
Yeah, I'll put Takumi to the chair. You can sit down.
Heading there now.
Take a rest, old man. Guzman might go on the other vantage of the chair, to be honest.
Like facing like this side?
Like, yeah, that side.
It's gonna be a dash.
Oh, sorry, Guzman or Aoki. I was gonna say whoever is closer.
Probably also a dash on Aoki. Yes, it is also a dash on Aoki.
They also could both end up there, but I don't think they need to. I think like
maybe
one
we
of them
just
can
move down the line and Aoki goes there and Guzman takes his old position.
Sure, that's fine.
Yes, Commander.
Talia should establish her new position.
Yeah, do we just want to keep her central to where we're going?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we'll put her there.
Affirmative, Commander.
And then we Y with everyone?
Yeah.
We do have reloading we could do on Guzman. And...
Sure, yeah, if they're down a bit, just give it to them.
Yeah, okay.
Ready to rock.
Do the reloads because it's looking like we're probably not gonna get anything in Overwatch here.
Got my eyes on.
So I would say McKay would make the most sense to me, because I think he can safely get to that spot.
Okay.
I don't know who else could.
Just Takumi's
Clark's in a good
reloads?
spot, and he might want to have rocket up, so I don't really want to move him.
Okay, so you just want to forfeit 3 shot and go to this spot?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm on it, Commander. Target acquired.
Yeah.
Okay. Heavy, sniper, and operative.
Oh, he's busting through.
Okay.
I mean, I said we should have it in conversation. We can take a look at it.
We don't reach any further than hitting the front 2.
Yeah, because it's not like a kill on either of them, it's a little bit worse. I think mind control's not bad. You probably aim for the heavy if you were gonna do anything, so that way you could.
Yeah, he would have to move up though, because he can't reach. He doesn't see the heavy. He can reach him with the rocket, but he doesn't actually see it.
Can he shoot this guy as well, or no?
Yeah, I can.
I'm kind of just mind control pilled.
You want to take?
Even on a coin flip, I think it might just be better.
You want to take the 50-50 on this?
As opposed to 70% chance of getting a hit that might not kill.
Okay, if
The only issue
you
with it
want it,
is
I'll give it to you because my Proximon is still sitting on the freaking zebra rug over there. Okay, and you know what? You can have we could do this for you because
I think we do it, but be ready that there might be another pod that activates if we do this.
That's a good point. Yeah, we could piss off another pod by doing this.
But I mean, they're probably not going to come at us right away, and we're in a good coverable position. I don't think it's a problem. But the thing is, if we're gonna do this, we should almost pick the heavy first. We know he's off.
We definitely need to pick the heavy, yeah.
So why don't we take Guzman would be best because he has hello targeting. If Guzman can get into a position to shoot him.
He is
Oh,
the furthest possible gamer.
He could run and get into half cover, which honestly might be his best bet.
To the one right beside McKay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we could do that.
I think he goes as far as possible.
Okay, you want to
Be a little bit of separation, yeah.
Okay.
That's a double advantage, so.
Yeah, true.
Alright, does Mike get vision? No, okay.
We're clean. Do we rapid fire him? 82 times?
I think we do, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Lots of
Likely
rapid
not to kill, but he could.
Ooh, 6. That's a big hit to start. Okay, just kill him, you know?
Okay, I feel more confident about doing a mind control now.
Do you want to take this shot also?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna eventually be. Well, the only question is he's got his sentinel, so I'd rather.
Okay, true.
If somebody else gets the kill, I'd rather hold him off.
Okay, so you want to take
I'd
this mind
say-
control.
I think we try it, yeah.
Okay. It's looking like a dodge.
Okay. In that case, I think yeah. Now we McKay the sniper because we're probably gonna try and Kimura or Tombe the last unit.
So, there?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy loves rolling sixes.
Yeah, he's a sixer. Okay, do we want... I think maybe next thing is maybe Aoki run and gun half cover here between these
I think
two
I was
guys.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he takes shot at sniper. That's kind of our last bastion of attack on the
So the
sniper.
operative have grenade.
Yeah, they do.
We might get grenaded is the only issue.
Yeah, well, I think that that guy over there is probably like still able to be picked quite nicely, but like
Okay.
it kind of depends, I guess. We're flipping 50 on this sniper over here. If we do want to like get a solution to the
I'm more worried about the operative right now than I am the sniper.
that's
if I'm
fine.
honest.
Then I mean, Kimura can go here and headshot.
I think that's worth it. Yeah.
Heading there now.
81 with 65 crit.
Yeah, I think try it.
Okay. Nice.
I feel good about
It
that.
didn't
now.
even
Okay,
it didn't even crit. He just killed him on raw damage roll.
yeah. Aoki can do the roll now.
Yeah. Classics.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, and then now Kalia is our last bastion. Moves up, tries to pick.
Headed there now.
I can't tell if he's even lying, but you click so. Nope, he's not. That's what I was saying. I can't tell. It'd be grenade if anything.
Use grenade.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do this,
I feel like we don't shoot through our prox mines fast enough, or like fast enough. I should say we use our. I feel like we use launch grenade more than prox mine.
Yeah, but we have more grenades because we have Kimura here, so
Okay, if you want.
I think so. I just like if we didn't successfully kill him. I want an insurance policy get rid of him. Okay. So I'm thinking they're just across the hall from us.
Possibly so.
Can we go further? Yeah, we can go in through the doorways. So I think we're probably gonna do that. We're probably gonna go into the back area. We can also go outside, like the building, onto the walkway, and then circle around the outside.
Yeah.
Might be safer.
Is that what you're thinking? You want to go out here?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the safest way for us to get around the building.
Okay. Is there a path up top here also? There's a pipe right there in that corner. Okay.
I'm happy to go up too.
Um,
I think it's unlikely there are enemies up there because there are a bunch of skylights and they didn't see us.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably a safe assumption. All right. So who do we want to open with? Guzman? Maybe? Isn't
Guzman Plastic, yeah.
The couch is kind of in the way of our movement up.
Yeah, it really is. Wow. He might just get on the other side of the couch. Yeah.
Like there? Or like
Yeah.
outside, other side?
Either one's fine. I was chill either way.
Um,
Although if he's gonna do that, put him at the doorway because he might see something through it. So that's safer.
yeah, fair enough. You want to open the door?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There might be another pod that we see in the back area. No. Okay. Yeah, we know.
What was that sound?
Yeah, so the closest one is pointing us to the opposite end of the map.
So do we want to continue advancing this direction, or do we want to circle back?
Maybe we could circle back, yeah. Now that like that extra noise has come.
Okay. We probably don't want to move Takumi and Clark too far because we don't want
No, but they can get to full cover spots. Like there's a wall on the left side that might be worth going to. And also the couch that they can move up to, or
Like, did you want Takumi here? Is that
yeah,
okay.
that's what I was suggesting.
Moving.
And there's not a lot in the way of full cover. Like, do we just put them?
No, we could. Yeah, sure, we can put them on couch.
Position confirmed.
And then we could just move people back generally, and then Guzman will probably take over McKay's slot as his end of turn.
Okay.
Two people can go on that spot you were just looking at.
Okay, so we just do the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're rolling back the clock.
Classic movement. Classic movement bug.
Rolling out.
Oh, they can just take some big steppies.
Yeah, well, you just want to like step her like there.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Affirmative, Commander.
I'll let you move Guzman, and I'm just gonna use the washroom quickly. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think we'll just Y.
Roger. I've got my eyes on Overwatch. I'm on it. Roger that. Scanning.
Ah, that tells us.
Out here.
Oh, yeah, that tells us stuff. Whoa, 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 what the? Bruh, chill. Bruh, chill, what the hell? What do you think that, what does this boy think he's doing over here? What? Okay, that's gonna be something for when Titanium gets back. That's vision? wait, this is vision. Okay, no, that is vision. Why wasn't that showing it? Okay, that's weird. Those are both vision spots. I'm gonna stretch. I'm very sore today. I'm very, very sore today, so. Let me check and see if chat display is working alright, because I haven't actually looked in OBS. Okay, that looks like it's working out fine. Okay, like rapid fire, probably good opener. Set holo targeting, take shots. Weaken if hit 1, kill if hit 2. Set up for Aoki and Clark, or not Clark, McKay. Aoki run and gun cooldown, so we're kind of, this spot's kind of the only spot that we can take and get a kill on this guy. It's a really annoying position he's put himself in. Is the chat? Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I thought it was too big on my screen. Okay, I want Titanium's opinion on this, so that's why I'm not making a move. I don't really understand how this guy can see us, but I guess I'm not gonna be too mad about it. It's not like he hit Guzman at that position. Maybe this is the only guy over here. I kind of struggle to think that's the case, but it's weird that there's been some schmuck who's been off in the darkness over here the whole time, who could have gotten us, but didn't.
Enemies?
Okay, yeah, I have something really funny to tell you about. So I ended turn, I moved Guzman here, I ended turn, and this schmuck over here comes out of nowhere by himself, moves to this corner, and takes a free shot at Guzman.
So have they been? Is this like from like our initial pod?
This
I was
must
wondering if there was one guy left on the left.
This must be from the initial burst of pods that we triggered, and this entire time is with some guy.
I've been wondering that. I was like, I thought there was an extra guy, but then I thought, no, I'm dumb. I just made a mistake.
Yeah, so this guy.
This is holo targeting. Yeah, just take the shot.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking we open with. It could kill, it could not kill, but it holo targets and could deal damage. Okay, he's dog maxing. Like, come on. Oh, that was the last guy.
Damn. All right. That was a very doable MSQ.
Yeah. Well, this was not MSQ. We could not kill Exalt if we wanted to.
Sorry, I guess that's fair, but like it's a major mission.
Yeah.
So far, there have been no reported injuries. In light of the recent events taking place around the globe, it's
What was that? 6 pods?
that our emergency services
No, I think that was more than 6, right?
Well, we can just count our kills and then divide by 3.
Yeah, I guess so, because every pod is
I'll give Exalt some credit.
5 pods.
5 pods? That felt like way more.
Yeah, it just that our first pod was 3 units, like 3 teams at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually like it's more or less like the same amount as an Exalt mission. Like we very frequently we're getting like 13 to 15 kills on them.
Okay, well, we get a
No more. We'll never kill a human again.
Aliens would put up more of a
Aoki
fight.
level.
Oh, the dog, the dog.
Dog.
Oh god, that's
Oh,
annoying.
this is a tough I mean,
I think you give him rapid fire. I think him being
Yeah.
like an absolute killer is worth it.
yeah, I think we've seen the other side of this coin with like Laurent. I think that we rapid fire him. We got recovered art. Very cool. We got the Picasso. The
Yeah.
Michelangelo.
I can't believe this whole time they were just shorting fine art.
Yeah, true.
As long as Exalt existed.
Commander, with Exalt's
This is what
headquarters
they've been.
destroyed
This is what
and the
they've been
remaining
spending
forces
all the
in
money
hiding,
that they've
we
been
shouldn't have any
pilfering
further
from
need
our
for a covert
reserves on.
operations section.
They've been
I think it's
buying
time we
fine
refocus
art
our
and
efforts on the aliens
archaeological
themselves.
artifacts.
They're supporting their local economy. Are we just spinning?
Yeah, probably. This is just money stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we spin for Psi armor. We get improved pistol. Psi testing counts report 6 days.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a spin.
Side testing, we'll pause and we'll get someone else in the jar.
Alright.
Probably Guzman.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's high armor, my bad.
And we don't do this because we need that. We need
No
the
value.
We need the Or wait, do
Delirium?
we? Can we do this?
We don't actually need it. Like, we've got more than enough.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, do we do that? Because it's like, you need, what's the material called? Fusion core. You need a fusion core for blaster launcher, and we only have 1 from our battleship raid. So, does it use our fusion core to research fusion lance?
Check if it says the word fusion on fusion core on that. It does not say it, so I think it should be fine.
Okay, well, we don't benefit from this either way, so I'm just gonna wait on this until we're at
No worries,
Council
yeah,
Report.
Sure. We did get side testing. We got one of them. No, we didn't.
That was Psy Armor you're thinking of.
Sorry, yeah.
So.
Okay. Ooh, okay, I was wondering if this could happen. Yeah.
All right, that's the St. Petersburg terror mission right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That most certainly is. All right, give me 1 second. Let me check in with Julia because there's a possibility that we can talk about this tonight. But let me check in with Julia.
I will not be upset if we don't do this today, because I.
All right, let me have a 10-second yapper.
Yeah.
Julia has said she doesn't care what I do. Stop talking to her about stuff. So,
Young love, how beautiful.
no, she said she's chill if we want to play another. So like, I'm down for it. If you are down for it, if you're feeling a bit petered, I will be St. Petered.
Ooh, am I St. Peter? Are you St. Peter?
Hey, St. Peter. You're sounding negative.
I'm a little bit. I'm a tiny bit gassed just because I've been in pain the whole day.
What's been going on?
Well, I do. I'm a tinkerer, man, and like I'm constantly tinkering with like my workout.
You've been gene modding yourself?
No, well, not gene modding, but like with my workout regimen, and so I tinkered with how I was doing like back stuff yesterday, and so my back's sore today, and I'm feeling it. Yeah. St. Petersburg, very difficult terror mission.
I mean, they're always very difficult. Let's remember that.
Yeah, they are.
But it is a terror mission. I mean, like it could be actually scary. Like. If you're feeling like you have to force yourself, it feels like it might just not be the right call.
I'm just trying to think, like, okay, so if we don't do this,
then next session we're probably going to start with this, and then probably just do management sim until.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm like scheduling it out in my mind, and I think what works best is we do this next time. We probably get a UFO mission of some kind after that, and those are our 2 missions for the day. And then I think there's a possibility that after we do like next UFO plus this terror mission, that we might just be able to go straight into finale MSQ.
Yeah.
So I think maybe from the point of splitting the stream time up, it might just be best to do this.
Yeah, because I think that like having final MSQ be a single session is definitely the right call.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like, I will say for the next 2 missions, our only goal is XP farming, like potential finale units. We really want to get Clark that last level. That's a big one.
McKay also has 1 more level to find out.
McKay has 1 more level, and then like after that, if I can get 1 more on Aoki, I think that Aoki is a contender. It depends what he rolls for his last ability.
Yeah, true. We do want to see more about Aoki. I want his aim to go up as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, being at like around 90 is like, it's not bad, but it definitely could improve.
Yeah, he's still Guzman.
No. I mean, the main thing is that like, he is the only real contender that is Bullet Swarm Rapid Fire right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, having non-distance dependent triple shot is nice. All right, but for tonight, we won't do another one. That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a little earlier than usual. But we did what we came for, which was kill Exalt,
and not die.
Yeah, and
not lose any. what was our last death to an Exalt unit?
Our last death to an Exalt unit?
Yeah.
It would have been the blow up mission, right? Like we never took a loss on an Exalt mission save for the blow up mission.
That's very funny. That like our we had a terrible mission to Exalt, and then otherwise we've been fine.
Yeah, this organizes by rank and not by like time, but I think so. Like it was on the Kato mission, right? Operation Lone Chant. So we lost Malikov, Kato, Jiwoo.
I know you. I still
we
don't
lost Zhang.
really know why you've been asking me like for lists of names, but I will say, like Jiwoo, such a memorable bad unit.
She is very memorable because she stuck us so much in that class of starting units.
Yeah, I mean, like it's so funny because like we've seen like significantly worse units than her since, but like we've only seen them when we're like, I'm gonna buy 30 units at a time.
Yeah. Like Jiwoo found herself as a bad unit in a part where we did not have the luxury of being like, well, you know, get someone else, you know.
Yeah, let's just trade up.
Yeah. You'll find out though why I was asking you so many questions. It will come around. I just cannot tell you. My hands are tied right now.
That's fine. That's fine. Is the timeline for me finding out like sooner than later, or is it like it's gonna show up like in something like years from now?
It is dependent. I can't tell you what it's dependent on, but it is dependent.
Okay. All right. I guess that's very confusing, but I will one day find out.
Confusing is exactly how I want you to feel, so that's perfect.
All right.
Our last loss.
Yeah, that sounds good. So we'll say goodbye to the audience.
Yeah.
I'll probably do something that's not switching over to playing visual novels, because I just gave Julia a soft promise that she could keep playing her games on the TV. So might be hitting up at Netflix.
Julia, it's my turn on the Xbox.
Yeah, actually, Mom actually said I have to play on the Xbox now.
Okay, so wait, how much do we got on Gullet? 12 days. So the absolute earliest we can finish the game, 12 in-game days from now.
Yes.
And I do want to also check. That request we got was for gas grenades. What does it take to manufacture a gas grenade?
I mean, I'm not advocating for this, but just for the record, what?
Look at how stonks this is. That's all it takes to make the gas grenades for our.
Yeah, and we got lost in Mancorp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily just farm 100.
Yeah, that's
off
funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we really wanted to, I mean, I'm not advocating for this because we would like the XP, but like if we really wanted to, we literally could just say no to the terror mission and say no to an abduction, and then just go to MSQ, without like a real issue.
I don't want to do that because it will lose continent bonus and we'll lose a bunch of resource stuff. I'm not sure how it will affect our report for like month end, because we still need to get.
Don't worry. I'm not actually advocating for it, but I'm just saying like the potential was there.
Yeah, we're still going to get past 5 accounts report 5 days because call-up chamber is a dependency right now. So.
Did we have a month where somebody was supposed to leave Exalt and then they didn't? No, not leave Exalt. Leave the XCOM project.
Yeah. Well, that was because Exalt spawning caused their panic to spike, but they want, if they're max panic and there's an Exalt covert op happening in their area, then they.
Oh, it delays it. That's right. Yeah, I was trying to remember what that reasoning was. I just remembered like there was something funny.
Yeah, it's because we were running a covert op there.
Now, the one thing that you've told me is that final mission is an instant lose if you lose it, and that it's not Iron Man rule. Is that correct?
I don't think I said. I think you actually told me the inverse of that last stream, or maybe it's the stream before that.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought I remember that there was weirdness with the Iron Man rule that like happened. I think it's like the in-game Iron Man rule like allows retries even on Iron Man.
Yeah. I think that's the case. I think for the final mission that is the case.
So we can reach the final mission. We're guaranteed eventually in a million playthroughs to beat the game.
Maybe so. We'll do like 10 different finale streams because we're just so bad at the video game, and every time I put the prox mine on the zebra rug, it doesn't work.
I think you honestly like if you're gonna hit a prox mine, you kind of need to center it on a unit.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will remember that you do have to hit the football with your grenade if you want to trigger the prox mine to explode.
Baltimore man claims to have shot alien. Police believe the incident may have been drug related. Come on,
Is it an
Baltimore
XCOM
man.
thing or is it a Baltimore thing?
That's a thing I was reading at the bottom in the red text of the map screen there.
I mean, of all times in society, to not be suspicious of alien sightings, you would think it would be now. You'd think that like people would just take it on faith, like, oh, I killed an alien. It's like, yeah, you know what? There's a lot of them. These guys are running around.
You know what? You want to disband? You want to get rid of all of our ravens? They're just costing us. They're costing us management. So you just want to axe them before dismissed.
Yeah, axe attacks, baby.
We haven't even deployed our second line of firestorms for anything. We've downed every ship in the game, so like we just have these second set of firestorms, and they are just there to make us sleep better at night. They haven't actually done anything. Okay, that gave us a little boost to our monthly.
Well, let's go.
Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so yeah, it looks like next time we do our terror mission. And we will probably get a UFO mission leading up to Gallop Chamber completion.
I mean, it's a maybe. I mean, if we don't, what we'll do is we'll have another short next stream, and then we'll have a finale stream. Because I can't imagine that terror mission plus MSQ finale is a good like double combo.
Definitely not. Yeah, the terror mission takes a while also. So
yeah, they do tend to. I mean, we've had a pretty good record with terror missions, like in terms of like success rate. But we have lost quite a few civvies doing them.
yeah, but to be fair, the civvies really don't matter in the grand scheme of things.
You just need one, right?
Yeah, you just need one, and you'll succeed. And like the incentive you have to rescue a lot of civvies is if your panic on that country is really high. And like we're getting hit with the terror mission here, and even though the terror is happening, the country's still on level 1 panic.
Yeah,
which is really funny. They're like, hey, whatever, you guys are cooked, we know it, go ahead, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if it was not an instant fail, we could have a conversation about actually skipping it, but
Yeah.
I'm not willing to risk that many bones.
Well, good stuff today. Exalt is canceled. I got some funny achievements for doing that, and also I got an achievement for levying a squad full of gene modded soldiers, so that was interesting.
Oh, that was everyone was gene mod, eh?
Except for Kalia, but she's
Kalia,
yeah, she's not applicable as a gene modded soldier, so I guess she doesn't
Oh,
count.
I see. It's interesting that if you brought 6 mech troopers, that would count.
Maybe so, maybe not. I know I'm pretty sure there actually is an achievement in the game for running a mission with only mech troopers and winning. Which talk about high cost, eh?
Yeah. Just do level 1 mechs. You're good to go.
True, that is the most economic way to do that.
Do we ultimately agree with the community stance of mechs are crazy?
Yeah, I think mechs are crazy.
I think mechs are a little crazy. I think that they come with some legitimate like downsides, but like
Yeah.
they're good. They're good units.
Yeah, I think in XCOM 2 they'll probably be more balanced because XCOM 2 has like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like an example of something that XCOM 2 has that this game doesn't is what's called blue screen rounds. So
Okay. Well, we've had blue screen rounds. It's just that like we've had to shut down the game.
yeah, well that wasn't the game's fault. That Well, I guess unless you're talking about Mr. Berserker.
I think about the game, the doorway block.
Oh yeah, Ghost Chrysalid and Mr. Berserker who soft locked us in our base defense.
Yeah. What is I thought you were gonna follow up. What is the blue screen?
It's you know how Reaper rounds like confers like a bunch of crit rate to like non-laser and beam laser and plasma weaponry. It's like it's like an equipable like that, except it gives you bonus damage against robotic enemies. So it's just like an item that is equipable heat ammo.
Yeah.
So like you'll hit mechs harder if you have blue screen rounds, and there's a lot more unit classes.
Like customization equipment, like
yeah, for the player and also for the enemy. There's just a lot more enemy classes as well.
Interesting.
So there's like a lot more.
Yeah, because like I will say that like before this experience, like obviously like I've talked about how I didn't really have any real sense of XCOM. The one thing I had heard is I had heard somebody talk about XCOM with the perspective of, here's how XCOM solves the classic tactics game issue of the best thing you can do is just like kind of play like Omega slow and inch your way forward, and that video's content was more or less like Meld fully solves this issue, and I'm like, now having played this game, I'm like, this did not fully solve this issue.
Yeah, not really.
Like it is an incentive against it, but like, yeah, I've really not played a tactics game that has not fallen into that issue in some way or another, where it's just like seeing my opponent's mobility. It's like, okay, I want them to waste their turn walking forward and whiffing, so I can spend my turn walking forward and hitting them, and like removing their ability to take an action.
Yeah.
I will say that like we didn't get like too into the meat of it, which is like fair, but like with regards to Last Defense Academy feeling better, it still did not introduce any environmental elements, but it did make like the threat that enemies damage deal higher. So you actually have to like solve the puzzles instead of just being like, well, I'll just take a few hits and like not care about it, which is like an improvement. I mean, like it's still not perfect for sure, but I think that they're trying to do more with the system.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if XCOM 2 does anything to solve the problem. Yeah,
Well, Meld feel like this, right?
No, it doesn't. Meld is not in the game.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, Meld is not in the game. You know what might be like a decent incentive is that XCOM 2 has like lootable enemies. So when you kill an enemy, they drop loot, and you need to go to their body to pick it up, and it has a turn counter before it expires.
Interesting.
So if you do kill an enemy, you have a turn counter to advance to the spot where you had killed that enemy. So in a way, it's sort of an incentive to continue to push up, but it's not like, it's not something more like rigid like Meld, where it's like this position, this one position, you have to find it. Yeah. It's more like once you find the first pod of enemies, like if they happen to have loot, then that could be an incentive to do it. But like sometimes you'll come across pods that don't have that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And I think that the stealth mechanics, like the engagement mechanics, are more they're less simple. Like you should be able to see like actual enemy sight ranges when they're in like patrol modes, because like there'll be like, I think there's like a couple modes that enemies can be in. Like they can be in like a full on like relaxed patrol mode where like there's ways you can see them and they're not going to see you back. And then there's like kind of the classic mode where it's like or no, sorry, I'm thinking of like when you have stealth equipment, there's the ways that you get detected.
Oh, I see. So you could then therefore bring up your other units because stealth equipment is active.
Yeah, because it's like, I think that what it is like if you, so there's a class of unit called a Reaper, which is, it's like a special unit class. It's a faction unit class even.
Yeah.
And Reapers have like stealth, but if they get too close to enemies or enemies like pass by them, they get detected. And Reapers can do that to be like, they can be scouts in that way where they can, as long as they're not too close to an enemy, which you should be able to see by like an overlay on the grid. They can scout for you, and they won't proc engagement formation as soon as they see you, as long as you're concealed. So there's a concealment mechanic where like rules of engagement change if your squad is concealed in some way.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
all right, I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah, sure.
I'm definitely getting out of the tactics brain.
True. We're on the main menu, and then it's like, it's time to unbrain ourselves.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night. Any remaining audience chilling in the chat?
We have not had anyone say anything since Reddy asked for an XCOM lasso run.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. We're doing this for us. It's okay.
There's no such thing as an XCOM lasso run. Also,
everyone could have grapple, I guess.
Lasso with one S and in all caps stands for Legendary All Skulls On, which is a Halo run type.
Oh Jesus. Okay, yeah.
And he's referencing that because Reddy was my partner in crime for when I did all the Halo games.
Yeah, this guy loves what is it, Happy Birthday?
What do you mean? Wait, Happy Birthday, huh?
The birthday headshots, whatever the
Grunt birthday party. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
My favorite skull is actually Grunt Funeral.
What does that one do again?
It makes it so that when Grunt corpses rest on the ground, like when the physics stop influencing them, they just fucking explode, and they just kill everything around them. GG Chrono Cook, GG. We'll be back again. I don't know if we'll like do a bonus or anything, but we'll definitely be back again on Tuesday.
Yes. Same bat channel, same bat time.
True. We're gonna protect St. Peter.
Hey, Peter. All right. Night, dude.
Good night, gamer. And good night, chat. Have a good one. We'll be back again at the absolute latest next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye.